This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. I'm excited.
What up, dog? I'm excited too.
We got Bill Bellamy.
Bill's been famous how long?
He's been famous for a
50 years?
A good quarter of a century.
And what I tell you in the bathroom, he's the one who came up with the term booty call.
Yes.
You're welcome, dude.
You're welcome.
All you youngsters out there using that term booty call, you owe our boy Bill.
You're welcome.
Some money. You made that up.
By the way, I'm going to be at the Blue Room, which you've been to, in Springfield,
You have the
Missouri.
100-year-old Willie open up for you, dude. I'm telling you. It's bad luck
Is
if
he
he
really
doesn't
that
work
old?
with you. He might be 94.
Is that true?
Yeah, I promise. But he's great.
I can't wait.
Old school, old-timey comic, comes with the one-liners.
I'm excited.
It's bad luck if you don't have him open for you. And I'm in Phoenix, gonna be hot as shit, but hopefully not by
Dude, it's going to be...
August 11th. 2 shows. It's a Friday, 2 shows. August 11th at Stand Up Live Phoenix, baby. And then after Phoenix, I go to, I know I'm in Omaha. I'm in Kansas City. Let's see, when is that? So Phoenix, August 11th. Omaha, Nebraska, one night only, August 16th. Kansas City, Missouri, one night only, August 17th. Liberty Township, Ohio's August 30th. And then I end that trip in Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to the Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, August 31st. Then Spokane, one of my favorites, is September 21st to the 23rd. Then you and I in Skankfest, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it's going good.
Skankfest.
Little Skanky Fest.
I'm drinking my Magic Mind here. You
love that stuff.
Yeah. Well, my wife is panicking because we ran out of it. So this makes my coffee last longer. This gives me such a clean high. I love it.
Well, I told you our boy who started it, who's basically the Elon Musk of that world.
Yeah.
He's a freaking genius.
Yes.
Told you I ran into him a while ago at the Halloween pumpkin night, Jack's night.
Yep.
And, he's heard me talk about Adderall and coffee, how much coffee and espresso I drink. He's like, dude, I'm telling you, with Magic Mind, you can wean off the coffee. You'll forget about the Adderall. I just thought it was like a pitch.
No.
It's a lying.
It's a 5-hour energy
and
shot.
I had
why he started this? Because he had a heart thing?
but and
he couldn't drink coffee.
The amount of Adderall and coffee I was taking, it wasn't going to end well. I thought he was just pitching it. And think about it. I stopped taking Adderall, 4 months ago?
Yeah.
I haven't touched it.
No, I know.
I take that. So now I'm down to 1 coffee a day. I take a coffee in the morning.
You take it with this?
Yeah, I take it at the same time.
It's the
I
best.
down that. I take my coffee.
You need 1 cup. This makes me drink less coffee.
All of it, dude.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want coffee. I don't have the headaches.
Well, because you don't feel jittery. You feel energized, and it's good. I like the way it tastes.
Yeah, but it's like a natural
adaptogens. It's got matcha. It's got I don't even know.
It's health in a bottle, dude. In a little tiny clear bottle.
Can you read that? Tell me if you can read that, because now I'm gonna feel bad if you can read
Yeah, which one? Which one?
It's adaptogens.
It says take alongside your morning caffeine benefits, build with daily use, best served chill.
I'm old, man.
Shake, breathe, drink, baby.
You can read that?
Yeah, read all of it. Remember, I'm young, man. It says Magic Mind Matcha, boosts your energy, adaptogens, helps you relax.
Mushrooms.
Nootropics, keeps you focused. Agave for that sweet, sweet little happy vibe. Do more, stress less.
I like mine refrigerated.
Have to be refrigerated. I mean, they don't have to be. It's not going to go bad, but it has to be refrigerated. Yeah, dude, I don't take Adderall. I don't, 1 coffee a day. And here's a great, me, I'm a coffee connoisseur.
Yeah.
I don't even drink a full cup anymore, dude.
You don't?
Half a cup? It's a waste of coffee.
It does something. There's something in it that makes your caffeine somehow, like the release, last longer, I think.
I don't know. I just don't feel like it anymore.
What else is going on?
Throw it at your wiener.
What else is going on? What are the fights? We're doing the fight companion.
With Rogan.
But
dude,
what are the fights?
It's August 5th. But
that's the Jake Paul fight.
No, well, that's Jake Paul, Nate Diaz fight. Yeah. But also, we're doing it for the Corey Sandhagen fight. But his opponent just pulled out. Do you know that, Chin?
Oh, boy.
So his opponent, Nurmagomedov, just pulled out. He's injured.
Damn.
So they got to find a late replacement for him.
That guy's a beast. Umar. They say he's
the real deal. Yeah. No one wants to fight him, but Corey's just shown he's gangster, so he's going to do it.
Yep.
But the good thing is we also have, and Dustin Jacoby's on there too. My boy Billy Quarantillo's on there. OSP, Jessica Andrade, and then Tatiana Suarez, who I think is going to be the strawweight champion any day now. She's back.
That good.
She's fantastic. Said Nurmagomedov's on there. He's a beast. But the good thing is, even if we're doing the campaign for this, we can just also do it for the Nate Diaz and Jake Paul fight. Nate Diaz is a plus 240.
That's interesting.
I don't know. It's tough to call because
Jake is big.
So is Nate. Nate's
much
not
bigger.
Small.
No, but Jake is bigger and much younger. And
Nate's taller, but Jake's heavier, younger, more explosive.
Yeah.
Doesn't have technique though.
Jake doesn't?
No. Like when you saw him fight Tommy Fury, like, eesh.
Yeah.
Now, there's a reason why Jake's a favorite, but when I saw the sparring footage of Nate, people kind of hate on it. I looked at him like, if you're a Nate fan, man, you shouldn't frown upon that. Like he was going against a 31 boxer, pressuring him.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he's pressuring him. He's doing a good job. My whole thing with like, if Nate doesn't come fully prepared, like he's fighting Connor or something like that, if he just thinks this is a YouTuber, he'll get knocked out.
Right.
But if Nate takes this serious, like, you got to fight him. Nate's a beast, dude.
He doesn't get tired, and he's got a lot of volume. So it'll be interesting to see.
He just, he doesn't knock guys out,
I don't think he can come at him with his hands down, but he's going to be boxing.
Oh,
so
no, he
he'll
won't
have
come
his
out
hands
with his
out.
hands down, yeah. You don't know. He won't come out with his
He
hands
won't,
down.
right?
No, not in boxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's going to get weird because if he gets out of the first, I'd say if Jake doesn't get done the first 2 rounds, 3 rounds,
it's going to get dicey.
yeah, that I'd take Nate all day. If he can't finish him in the first, I'll say to be fair, 3 rounds.
Really?
Nate's going to win that fight.
Wow.
He's a plus 240 dog, man.
I'm excited.
I'm just curious what's going to happen if Jake beats him. Like, what are the naysayers going to say then? Because remember, for the longest, Woodley's faking it, Ben Askren's faking it, this guy's faking it.
It's such a good fight for Nate, though, because if he does beat Jake, it makes him even. People are going to be rooting for him. I mean, it makes.
Well, everyone's rooting for Nate no matter what, even with all his losses. But so that's besides the point. The point is if Nate were to lose to him, it's just like Nate represents like fighting, like street anybody, anytime. Then you lose to this YouTuber, and people are like, oh, like his wins are fake. Like, where are you guys going to say that?
But I think Jake Paul has proven that he's serious, though. He's getting in there with No
one cares about that, though.
Yeah.
The naysayers like, oh, it's all set up, it's fake.
But it's not fake. I mean,
it's clearly not.
He fought Anderson Silva, man, and
beat him, dude.
It's a big deal.
That was he looked the best in that fight. I don't know what was going on with that Fury fight.
Well, Fury's been schooled by his family. He's got real coaches.
So does Anderson, and way bigger fights. Like,
I think, but here's the big.
One's
there is
a pure
difference.
boxer?
No, there's just an age.
Yeah, you're right.
Really is.
You're right. Oh, age is everything.
It just is.
Yeah, you're right. I'm excited.
And you don't
for
feel
it
when you're older.
Agree. Oh, our boy Bill's here. Bill is here.
Bill Bellamy. All right, let's
enjoy
let's
Bill Bellamy, everybody. Hey, B, let's take a little break. I'll be in Phoenix, not taking a break. August 11th at Stand Up Live. I'm all over, Daddy, but it's never easy, dude. And you're in Springfield,
I'm in
Missouri.
Springfield, Missouri.
Blue Room, one of my faves.
And then the Ontario Improv here in the heartland of Los Angeles and Inland Empire.
Yep.
You know what? Region. Talk to me about the fact that sometimes if I get hurt.
Can I give you some facts, dude, on some accidents? Dude,
please.
Did you know that 35% of all fatal accidents occur between 6 p.m. and midnight?
35% of all
nighttime
fatal
driving,
accidents?
dude. I can't see it at night either.
Nighttime
dude,
driving.
People aged 25 to 34 have the highest amount of drivers involved in car crashes.
Yep.
All right, we're both past that. But still, if you're 25 to 34, you're going to get in an accident. People aged 15 to 24 have the highest rate of emergency room visits due to car accidents of all age groups.
Makes sense, because you're
all
crazy
right?
and young. Yep.
And listen, submit an injury claim with Morgan. Morgan is so freaking easy. If you're ever injured, you can check out our friends at Morgan. It's freaking easy. It's more like using an app than hiring a freaking lawyer. Submit a claim to Morgan. Morgan's easy as...
Well, it's probably as easy as pie, I'd say. I
knew you were going to say pie.
Look, submitting a claim to Morgan & Morgan it's as easy as pretending you didn't see that 5 p.m. email from your boss. With Morgan & Morgan, submitting a claim is as easy as hitting snooze on your alarm for the 8th time. Okay?
Sure, man.
The bottom line is it's actually incredibly quick. And it's
submitting a claim to Morgan & Morgan's easier than... Okay, they're going to keep going. Listen... Submit an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is so freaking easy.
How easy is it?
Dude, it's too easy.
It's like ordering a rideshare after a night out.
All right, man, I'm done on the examples. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They've offered over 100 offices nationwide and more than 800 freaking lawyers with over $15 billion recovered for its clients.
15 million?
Billion? B.
Damn.
Morgan & Morgan has proven track record of fighting to get you your full and fair compensation.
If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/fighter or dial #law #529 from your cell phone. That's thepeople.com/fighter or #law #529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement.
Morgan & Morgan. Man, dude, you know what? We messed up because you and I eat so many freaking macadamia nuts.
Yeah.
Bill Bellamy is here, and we're not going to send him on his way with some nuts.
We should have sent him on his way. We should have sent him on his way with some
chocolate covered nuts.
Chocolate covered nuts, some Magic Mind, some other stuff too.
You know what you could do to show them your nuts?
I could do that too.
Say,
My
hey,
nuts
Bill,
are-
would you rather see these old man's nuts, or would you have some tasty macadamia nuts in your mouth?
macadamia nuts are not as big as my nuts because I got big nuts.
Yeah, you do.
But they're
not
a lot
chocolate
more,
covered.
They're a lot more buttery.
And yours aren't as tasty.
I could cover my nuts in chocolate, but I guarantee they don't taste as good as the chocolate covered.
Yours aren't
macadamia
expensive
nuts.
either. Let's be honest. Right?
Now I'm so addicted. My 15-month-old baby got a hold of some of them chocolate.
He's already a nut
macadamia
lover.
nuts, and it's a big problem.
He's a nut lover.
It's a big problem because he eats them all.
Dude,
like,
and
they
you
won't
would
have to
think
stop.
that it's
they're good for you.
It is the most expensive and rarest of nuts, but listen, please scroll down, Jen.
They got
Come on,
they got
dude.
naturally occurring omega-7 fatty acids, which they say are some of the healthiest, I guess, fats you can
But
take.
B, how do they make the nuts so freaking cheap? The macadamia nuts are for
Farmer
the rich.
owner, okay? They own it's look, farmers, they partner with
got
these
this?
South African rural communities. And
They have over 90 farmers, dude.
Yes.
Get to it.
Hand sorted nuts, savory,
Oh,
all
man.
natural flavors, dipped in
Sugar-free.
sugar-free chocolate,
How about the
macadamia bars.
How about the bars, Daddy?
Macadamia nuts.
Creamy nut butters you
butters,
put on your face?
Extra cold pressed, extra virgin macadamia nut oil, which is what I use all the time now.
Dude, if
I'm
people are
obsessed with it.
jonesing, their mouth is salivating right now for a
Give 'em a
limited
discount.
time.
Give 'em a discount.
Fire
They
Kid
don't want
Army, we're giving you guys a free box of the 45% macadamia snack bars.
45%?
Dude, you get one of each flavors, then you can pick, then order and save 20% off your entire order when you use the code TFAK. All you got to do is go to houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK. You get the macadamia snack bars plus 20% off your entire order with the code TFAK. House of Macadamias. Enjoy.
Damn, dog. Bill Bellamy.
Why haven't I seen you anywhere?
I miss you, bro.
Your number's still the same, right?
Number's still the same.
Okay, cool.
I've been on the road.
I know.
Podcasting and roading.
Hey, man, I just did mine yesterday. I knocked out 3.
Did you?
I mean, damn. Now we on the strike. I got a movie coming out. Can't promote it.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't do
Wait,
anything,
so
right?
you just did a special, you said?
No, I did. I have a movie coming out called Back to the Strip with Wesley, Snipes, Kevin Hart, JB Smooth.
Wow.
Gary.
Damn.
That's a
And
good
we can't even
cast.
talk
Boys.
about it.
You can't even talk about it.
That's what they
Because
said.
the strike, you're not allowed
they
to promote any
they
motion
just,
picture,
They
nothing.
just send
You
out
can't
a
even
mandate,
promote
bro.
it.
We can't promotion.
No, that's
we
part
can
of the
still
thing.
podcast.
I mean, you're
pray.
just saying. What
just
you're
hanging
saying
out.
right now is you can't promote it. That's
But
not a
does the
violation.
movie
Fucked up.
does the movie still come out?
Yeah, but we can't say, go to the theaters. We can't, it's fucked up, bro.
Like, when couldn't you would think you could like hold the release to some of this?
Well, it already was in motion. We come out in theaters on the 18th, and we had
Yeah.
a premiere on the 15th, and da. I just was on the chat with the fellas. I'm like, dog, I think we hit, bro. I think we hit, and we got a good trailer out. We got buzz.
I can't wait. I want to see it. I love
We play
Kevin.
strippers, we play
Hilarious.
it's hysterical, bro.
So funny.
It's like we're like these strippers that used to be the chocolate chips, and
Already a great
already in.
idea.
I know
Already a
you're
great
in
idea.
there.
I'm in.
And now you guys are older.
Now we're older, and we're trying to get back, and we can't.
So
do
you,
it.
so you had to get in shape and do all that, and then Kevin is one of them too.
Kevin is he's not one of the chocolate chips. Wesley is.
Hilarious.
Yeah, Kevin's got like a
How's
cool
Wesley
cameo.
look though? He looks good still.
He looks good. He's still blade.
You still blade
He's
up.
still bladed up.
Yeah.
But hilarious.
Back on the strip. Oh, there's
Now
Yeah.
can you promote it on your own individual like social media like Instagram and stuff? Or is that frowned upon?
I was doing it before the mandate just came out yesterday. They were saying we're not late. Man, it's crazy. It's like we're not promote appearances. They said something about podcasting, but you can't promote on podcasts. So I can't talk about my movie. We just got to kick it.
That's unbelievable.
That's so strange.
So annoying.
And then also
Because they want to squeeze them out. Do you know what I mean? Because basically, these motherfuckers don't want to pay us nothing, bro. Like this.
Irish not even close. Like
Bro,
it's
not
like
even
light years
close,
away.
man.
You know
It's
what?
not gonna
And
get done anytime
unfortunately, because of
fucked up.
technology, I don't think we win this. I don't know how we win it because what we're saying is pay writers. So watch this. You're a writer. You get a show on Netflix. Netflix buys 7 of those episodes for the season. If you're lucky, 10, but it's really 7 or 6 or 8.
Right.
You can't. First of all, you can't make your living that way. How much you getting paid as a writer? 14 grand. huh? Because if you don't want it, the next guy will take it, and that's a lot of money.
It's not even about that.
After taxes and everything else, you're maybe seeing $7,000.
You know, it's not about that, B. It's not about that. The issue
residuals, you mean?
No, it's not even about that. The issue they're having is with Chat GPT and technology.
Yeah.
They're like, man, instead of paying 7 writers, this Chat GPT can knock this stuff out. Where's it going to be in 2 years, 3 years?
That I kind of worry less about, right?
You shouldn't. That's why they're so far off. It's a huge issue.
I think what they're really more worried about, though, is that there's not enough. There's not enough money. So when
it's the
Netflix goes
too,
that,
it's the likeness.
Then the likeness thing, which is creepy, is that they could do a of you and use it for forever.
Could do AI and then not pay him.
Like, not pay me.
That's crazy.
See,
they're not even
but see, it's just like when
so
Napster.
Cheap for them, right?
You guys, I don't know how old you are, but when Napster first came out, it's the same feeling. Mm-hmm. It's wait a minute, what's gonna happen to the music industry, right? Mm-hmm. Music industry's never been the same.
No,
we stopped going to record stores. We stopped buying music. Now we share. We fucking just we pay a fee to listen.
Yep.
Back in the day, we had to buy. So now, if you let's say 10 years from now. What you think it's gonna be, bro? It's gonna be crazy.
And that's the fight you guys are going.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. Like, get some levity, man, because it's like with AI, with the streamers having a built-in reservoir of money.
Yep.
Built in, they got subscribers, right? So they're loaded. So they're trying to outbeat the networks. They'll pay you $2 million to do this movie. Okay, cool, but that's it. No more residual, no nothing. No. But like we live on residuals of health plans, all this shit. Yeah. We help so if everybody does a buyout, the union dies.
It's I got to tell you, I always felt precarious from day one. Anyway, I just
about what
about our union. About how
why are we not talking about this?
Well, because I know I was thinking about this. I was like,
where was this energy 6 years ago?
Well, I was because I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this 20 years ago.
I was like shit. Like,
no, but man, you were doing shit.
Well, I was with you at the party. You wouldn't think about this.
I wasn't thinking about this. I wasn't. Because you know why though?
He's all nuzzled up with the producer.
When you do a sitcom, you could make 35, 40. I think my last sitcom I was making a lot, like way more than that, twice that, But I knew I would have done it for a fraction of that cost, especially when I was starting out. And I was like, all of us as actors just want work. Somehow we got gamed in, and now we're making But remember back in the day when you got a sitcom? Back in the day,
right?
Like 20 people don't realize, but 25 years ago, 20 years ago, when you got a CBS, NBC, you were buying a house.
Well, that's what comics wanted, right? Like a lot of people started stand up just to get that.
Correct, because then you could stop the grind, and you were making TV money. And we called that. Like you were going to buy a house, you were set.
Yeah,
and then you got residuals. It was beautiful. And sometimes if you did one show, because of the way things were structured, and it went 5 years.
Oh my God!
Right, and it went 10 years.
Oh my God!
It's a wrap.
You can lead a game.
Correct.
Wow.
And if you created the show.
Oh my God!
Now you got $50, $100 million in the bank, $200 million in the bank.
Those days are gone.
Those days are gone. Those days are gone.
Well, even homeboy that created that massive show. What's the Asian show we love, Chen? Squid Game.
Oh.
They were like he was going around. He's like, my family thinks I'm like balling, making all this money, and he released how much he made, like sold the rights to Squid Game. It was the biggest show ever on Netflix. I think he said he made like $100,000 for the rights. He goes, now the second season is gonna be different. I'm gonna get paid, but everyone asked me for money. I made about $100,000 off that entire series.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
there you go.
Because Netflix like, nah, you need us, and then it's this huge hit. Now he has leverage, but. What's your chance of having a huge hit like that these days?
You never know. I mean, like the guy who did Desperate Housewives, right? He was homeless the year before.
That's right.
He was homeless, living in his car, blah, blah, blah. And he wrote that series and changed his life. Like, you don't hear about him because he don't give a fuck. He done. Yep. Or he could do whatever he want to do. I mean, it can happen. You know what I mean? If you could still make a lot of money in network TV, but like the amount of shows they're making now is smaller. So the window of opportunity is like, man.
But isn't there more places you can go, like more streaming services?
So that's the problem.
It's dicey.
But you get over the streamers, and then they'll, they do buyouts, or they do some tricky shit, whatever.
Aren't you happy you have stand up?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you never did a podcast. Nobody can tell a story
like
you do.
I got it now.
Sorry.
Nobody can tell a story like you do.
Yeah, I got top billing. Top billing I've been doing since last July. I'm up to like 55 eps.
Is it you and Spears? You have one with Spears too, right? Don't you do a podcast?
Spears?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one.
Yeah.
I did. He was on a couple weeks ago.
Oh, he was just a guest.
Yeah, he was just a guest. Yeah, he was very candid.
I love it.
Yeah, he's
really
funny.
I've had everybody. I had Magic. I had Dwayne Wade, Stephen A. Smith.
How was Stephen A. Smith?
He was hilarious. He was very Stephen A.
He's such a talent, right? Like you realize, damn.
like he's a real journalist. Like he came from the shits.
He was a writer.
He was a writer in
Philadelphia,
grinding it out, fucking grinding it out. Got a little bit of this, got a mentor, boom, bam, boom. Now he's like executive producer. He got a crazy ass TV deal with Disney.
Are you from New York originally?
Jersey.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So I'm a Jersey boy, but
yeah, but I'm glad you're doing that because nobody can tell a story like we did this movie together, bro. You know me. I take a room over. I swear, I'm always the guy doing the stuff.
Right.
This dude shows up.
I had Brian,
and this dude shows up, man. Nobody can tell a story like him. He just goes there, and the next thing you know, I'm just quiet, and so's everybody else.
Well,
all the girls are looking at him. Everybody else is. It was beautiful. The bummer is I never got to see you after that. But we spent. I
would see you in the airport a couple times.
Yeah.
I bumped into you several times after that. But,
yep.
But
we get busy.
But we're always like.
I know.
I got
life.
My kids, my daughter's in college. She's going to be a junior. My son.
How old are you?
Me? I'm 56.
Me too. He looks fuck you, man. Yeah, I know, bro. He looks better. I already gave him a compliment.
It happened.
But don't you do that either. Don't act like
it's okay.
No. No, the man looks good.
Yeah, Mother Nature's a motherfucker,
right?
Man, ain't that a bitch?
Damn.
I said to him, I go, what kind of cream are you using?
What kind of cream?
He looks good. Bill looks good. He's got.
So I got my son. My
Your
son is 17. Just turned 17 last week. Star athlete, trying to get him a scholarship.
What
get
sport?
him out the fucking house. Basketball. He's pretty good. 6'6".
Plays.
He plays the 3.
Oh, dope.
Your whole family's tall, right?
Oh yeah. Is Alex looking for me? I'm here, Alex. Alex, what up?
Hey, Bill, are you close to the fire in the
I'm in here. We're talking.
We're doing it right now.
We're podcasting,
You're
man.
interrupting our conversation.
My bad. I'll let y'all go.
All right. All right. Peace. No.
So you got. So he's that good an athlete. 6'6".
Yeah. 6'6".
Where's he play?
He plays at Campbell Hall. So now.
So my nephews went there.
Yeah,
my nephew played soccer there.
LeBron's kids are there. So Bryce just came over. So now we're the new Sierra Canyon. So now my son's gonna play. He's gonna be on fucking.
Get some
ESPN.
exposure.
Yeah, he's gonna get he's just about to get the exposure. He really get.
Is he starting?
Yeah.
On that team.
Yeah.
Well, you can't be talking about going college if he's not starting.
Well, so Sierra Canyon, where my other nephews and niece go, they have the best. I think they have the best high school basketball team.
They had it for
my
like
kids
6 or 7 years.
They
straight.
did when Bronny was there, and then Scottie Pippen.
And Amari.
Stoudemire?
No, Amari.
What? Amari Bailey's there.
He just went pro, but he went there. He went to UCLA for 1 year.
As far as sports goes, they're like number one in baseball.
Yeah,
basketball.
they push our athletes, but
LeBron's and Chris Paul's kids are now at Campbell. They left.
Yeah.
They want to do their own thing.
So basically, LeBron's last year. He's going to be a freshman at USC. So LeBron took his youngest son, Bryce, brought him to Campbell Hall, wrote a fat check to build us a new gym. Damn. So his son gonna play.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, my son's a senior and my son's 6'6", and he's pretty good. So I'm like, I told Barron, this is just a win-win for you.
It's a win-win because those scouts are gonna come for LeBron's son and then see this dude 6'6", and like, hold up.
What? Wait a minute.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And he's definitely impact too. It's like, it's not in that.
Does he feel pressure? It's just different now. Like
I don't
kids.
know.
Like
That's
the
a good
pressure
question.
now, like the eyeballs and Instagram and the NIL
I think
deals.
it fucks with him a little bit.
Has to, right?
Yeah, because it's like being put on the spotlight. Hot.
But he's got dad who's been in the spotlight forever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like he's getting used to it.
But not 16.
Yeah.
But when I told him, I told him the other day, I said, don't get in your head. Do what you do.
Do what you do.
Don't fuck these people, man.
Ignore the noise, man.
Yo, block that shit out. You train for this. This is what you do. So don't get caught up in your head and the screaming and all that. Just play ball. He was like, and then I seen him get, settled in because it's just like everybody's, people are talking shit.
There's celebrities. Then you got online where people talking shit.
They're basically celebrities.
They are. Well, imagine this.
Yeah.
LeBron's son, when his last year at Sierra Canyon, he was the highest paid NIL kid. He was making $2 million
What are you talking about?
He was
In high school?
17.
He signed, you could
Yeah.
sign in name, image, and likeness. So now you can be paid as an amateur athlete.
He's making $2 million a year.
In high
Imagine being
school.
17, making $2 million. Your friend's like, damn.
How
going to
good
Wendy's?
is his son? How tall is his son?
6'4".
6'4". He's
He's
a
got-
guard.
this-
I respect him though. I respect him
good, though.
because of who his dad is. He grew up in
Yes.
that spotlight.
Yes.
And they were kind of hating on him, but then in the McDonald's game, he balled out.
He balled out.
Like he has a lot of pressure on him. You know, now if he's not LeBron's son, is he going to be a draft pick? I don't know, because they're talking about LeBron is going to play until he won't retire until he can play with his son.
Wow.
So whoever drafts him, they're going to expect to get LeBron too.
It's
I don't know. It's,
I mean, I like that. You know, LeBron is strong arming his kids. Like I fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? I barter my relationships to get my sons an opportunity, right? But it's like, but you still gotta be good though.
The NBA don't give a fuck.
You gotta understand, bro.
Yeah.
You can get in there, but you can't stay in there, bro. Them motherfuckers is good, bro. Like you got Scottie Pippen's son in the league. He's so far on the bench, he in the tunnel.
yeah.
Oh, is that true? Is that true?
Yo,
Yeah, he's way out
Yo,
there.
he way down there.
Yeah.
D Wade's son in Africa playing. I'm not bullshitting, man. You can't
You
get
know
in
who's
there.
balling though? Kenny Martin's son.
Yes,
I saw Cam right the other day. His son's balling.
But
How do you know all
KJ
this shit? Because of can't.
How do you
No, I know
Kenny?
sports, right?
So Kenyon,
I'm sorry.
KJ,
Continue.
but is 6'9".
Baller. And now he's not as good as his dad.
No, but he's super athletic.
He's 6'9", can
And
jump
he's
through the roof.
springy. He jumps out the
mean,
gym,
what?
and he just got traded to a good team. Like somebody, is he at OKC now or something?
Yeah, I think so. He's a solid.
He gonna be
player.
all right.
He's a solid player.
He's in college.
He earned it.
No,
he's in the NBA.
Like solid
and he
player.
earned it.
Oof.
Last time when I seen KJ right before he went to I think he went to college for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
His dad was like, my son's going pro. I was like, what? I saw him at Syria Can. I was saying, oh my God, yep.
Big.
You know it.
Yeah, you know,
like,
you know.
just
When you're
know.
around it long enough, and he's like, yep.
Because you'll see upside. You can see upside, you can see size, you can see skill, like you see certain things. Everybody's not LeBron, bro. That's 1% of the world. Zion Williams, that's a 1% situation. A motherfucker Derek Jeter, that's a 1%.
Yeah.
Everybody else get better or, keep chipping at it.
Yeah.
But like my son, to me, is like a guy, I'll give you a perfect example. Like my son would be like a guy like Andrew Wiggins. Right? He's slinky, he's athletic, he's scrappy.
Contributes.
He contributes on all, he plays the game the right
Every
way.
team wants that guy. You can't have all
you can't,
superstars.
everybody can't be Paul George.
More of a quarterback, kind of a.
Well, I think he plays like,
Utility player, like he'll fit in.
Yeah,
like whatever
he'll
the
fit
team
in.
needs, he'll get done at the highest level.
Huh.
That's why the Nuggets won the championship.
Absolutely.
They had utility players that when it counted, they got the job
Right.
done. You
like
can't
Eric
have-
Gordon.
Yeah.
You see how
Steve
good,
Kerr or
you know
something.
Eric Gordon, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon on the Denver Nuggets, if he was on another team, he'd be a superstar. But on that team, for Jamal Jokic, he's utility-ish. But he'll kill
He's
you.
key though.
Oh, he's key.
Because when Jamal, they're locking him down, then
you
he's
can't
open.
leave him, and they leave him.
They leave him.
Shaka!
He busts your ass. And
Bust
then he's
your ass,
also,
alright.
because he wasn't really shit at Orlando. He won the dunk contest. He wasn't really shit. He was whatever. And comes to Nuggets, just the right situation. There's ballers around him.
And they
but
fit.
people forget, he was literally the best high school basketball player in the country, bro. He was number
was?
one.
Oh, my God.
As a kid, he was a freak, like a middle school freak. Then gets drafted by Orlando, and he was like, it didn't really work out. He won the dunk contest. Comes to Nuggets, because he has those other like key players, baller.
Took all
Might
that
be the best
pressure off
defense
him.
player. I mean, 6'10", first of all, damn near 7 foot. Shuts you down. Like he's the one who shut down
Speed and everything at that
Butler.
height.
He got everything.
Baller.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's sometimes a
weird.
situation. Sometimes it's just raw talent. Like, you know what I mean? People don't understand how hard it is to be elite. You got all these kids. Only about 100 of them gonna get past one level. Like literally. There's only 4 kids that could play the next level on my team right now, on my son's team.
As far as college basketball.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Only 4.
4. That's it.
Did you play any ball?
Yeah, I played in high school. I didn't play in college.
But think about it. And then
I can see it too, and everybody know it.
Yeah.
oh,
You're done.
Everyone knows
Your son's done. Your son's done. He's
That's
going.
it.
His son's going.
That's
it's
it.
like you see it. It's like,
it's the elephant in the room.
You can
Like, yeah, the
see
pants
it,
don't-
bro.
You can run drills and all that. Sorry.
bro, I don't give a fuck. You playing for fun, bro. Some of the kids quit because they just know they ain't good enough for that. Because you got to make a tremendous
I think that's
jump.
the problem because now, like, my son's in this elite baseball, and all the parents talking about, oh, he's gonna play for the Dodgers and Padres. I'm like, you bitches are out of your mind, man. How about they just have fun?
Yeah.
Who knows where
They-
it goes?
they forget
They
to
put
have
so
fun.
much pressure. I'm like, no, just let them have fun, man.
You'll know,
because the chance
right?
of them
You'll
going,
know.
even at that age of 7, like my son, he's a baller. He's getting good. But then Matt Kemp's son is there. Oh, I tell him I just put blockers on my son. Like, don't look over.
You
there.
don't
Don't
even
look,
look
no,
over
no, that's not for you. That kid's going places you're not going, right?
But here's
That's
the
not for
thing.
you.
Here's the thing. Because I'm glad we're talking like this. What have I've learned? You'd rather your son be a late bloomer.
Hell yeah.
So many kids are jump
burn
out.
out.
They jump out and then they just level out.
So tennis is a sport that if you don't
Cal
start,
only knows tennis.
it's a world class. I mean, it's a world
I love
sport.
tennis,
World
by the
sport.
way.
If you don't start when you are seven,
Right.
You're screwed. Right?
you're gonna there was a girl who was the national champion. She was 11 years old. I was watching her hit. She was junior nationals, and I was watching her, and she looked so different than everybody else. She was just coming off the ground,
Smooth.
and her coach, who I knew, was like, I know, but it's a tragedy. I go, what? He goes, she didn't groove her stroke right. She's hitting wrong, but she's so athletic. But
She's getting away with it.
and said we're trying to change her stroke, but he goes, I think it's too late. I go, she's 11. He goes, I know, but she's about to be 12.
Muscle
and it's
memory and all
probably,
that.
yeah. He goes, I don't think it's possible, but it might be. And I'm like,
So
What are we talking
So they
about?
got to lock you in at 6.5.
yes. Now here's the other thing.
So you don't build up bad
kids,
habits?
they're very careful though, because kids who are at the national level when they're young, a lot of times burn out and
Burn
don't
out.
make it to the pros. So the way they, like the Spaniards, the Serbians, the Russians, bring you up is very slowly. There's a whole
That's how
system.
it should be.
Yeah.
Well, you can burn out anyway. Like, you don't
Like
want to
Federer did a lot of other sports. So a lot of those guys did a lot. They played soccer. They did a lot of
Yeah.
shit until they were about 15, 16.
Then came over.
Now we go.
Well, you don't want to burn it out. It's like even when we were in high school, like the one kid who had it all, he had the muscles, had the mustache at 15.
Yeah.
He ain't doing shit.
This
man. What's
motherfucker's
up now,
a crackhead
bitch?
now. He's a
Yeah,
crackhead.
bitch.
Fucking
You're
crackhead.
dominating high school. What's up now, bitch?
Like, hey man, what's up, Josh?
You had armpit hair at 15.
Josh is a
Not, what's up
crackhead.
now,
He weighed
bitch?
160.
Yeah, ain't doing shit.
Weighs 160.
You don't want to
160,
age
got
out.
a tooth
You know?
missing in the front.
But what's good is
He had
your
all the
son-
bitches in 11th grade though.
All of
Yeah,
them.
he was popping in 11th grade.
Oh!
I knew my time was coming though.
What?
I just sat back in the shadow.
I was a late bloomer.
I was super late. Bro.
I was super late bloomer. I didn't come out the box being like, oh, Bill Bellamy, man. I love the label because I remember.
That's why
when-
you're a comic, man.
Listen, bro, it's something for that, like the swan. Like, you get to mature, you get to know yourself a little better, and more confidence.
Still feel a little skinny and small. Like you
Yeah.
never lose that,
That
right?
mentality's in you.
Yeah, I think you need that as a comic. Like
You're like
you
an ugly
gotta have
butterfly.
it.
right?
Ugly butterfly.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you got
Ugly
to.
butterfly.
They call it the shadow. You got to feel a little bit like
You need that.
you got to feel a little bit. I don't think there was a guy who came up to me, young guy, and he came, real beautiful looking guy, muscular, big, and he goes, "I want to be a comic. Would you have any advice?" I go,
Lose weight.
"You got to stop working out so much." I go, "I need you to not like yourself as much.
You like
I mean,
yourself.
Just you got. He liked himself just a little too, his
Little
back
too
a little
much.
too straight.
Everything's like this.
I need to be. You got to feel like
Well, it's
your clothes are a
you know
little
who's
too big. for you.
absolutely crush right now? Like Matt Rife. You know
Yeah.
Matt Rife?
Yeah,
Crush
love
it.
Matt.
Matt's
He's
the
killing it.
best.
Love Matt.
And I was saying he's the most gorgeous comedian that's at his level. It doesn't make sense. And
Beautiful young
then I
man.
find out he was the ugly duckling. Like when he was 16, he had big ass buck teeth.
Yeah.
Face was all
He
fucked
went and
up.
got it together.
Yeah, and then he got his shit
Yeah.
together.
I've known Matt since
You couldn't
he was
grow up
probably-
like- you can't
I've
grow up
literally
looking
known
like
Matt
that.
since he was 19. He was like
I met the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he loves himself. He looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But he leaned into that TikTok. That TikTok took him out. of
He
it.
also works hard. So Matt Matt was
beast.
always up there doing stuff. He was
Beast,
always
beastie.
performing.
Funny,
always trying.
funny. I mean, it's talent.
What we gonna talk about, man? You wasting all this good content.
All this good content.
This
man.
is what we talking about. This real shit.
Real shit.
What-
That's
What's-
good show shit.
That's true.
real shit.
That's very true. What do you got? What do you got for me? What's going on? What's on your mind? What do you think of the state of the world?
I think what's crazy is that, like when you blew up, what is it, Def Comedy Jam?
Yeah, 91 going into 92.
And how long was that set on Def Comedy Jam?
6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, your own.
6
All I needed
minutes.
was 6 minutes. I really only needed
Boom.
3. But for me,
I like that. I like the story about you.
What?
How Oliver Stone looked to you. I think it was you. And he goes, now you're a TV actor. Something like that.
So, any given Sunday,
One of my
Right.
favorite movies.
I'm represented by CAA. Oliver Stone's there. CAA to me was like the king of packaging projects, you know, put pieces together, directors, and actors, right? So we had Jamie Foxx, you had LL Cool J, Matthew Modine, Cameron Diaz, James Woods, like Al Pacino, like it's just locked in and shit.
Nah.
And so my agent said Oliver Stone would like to meet you. I said, what? Are you kidding me? Oliver Stone? Oh my God, right? So I go to Santa Monica to his office, I meet him, and he's like this like kind of like genius, kind of like quirky cat. He looking at my picture, looking at me, looking at my picture. He's like, Bellamy, huh? Yeah. He got a lot of buzz, but can't play football. I'm like, I'm pretty athletic, bro. But can you play football? This guy, Jimmy Sanderson, like he gives me like the bio of the character. He's got like 12 pages of who this guy is, and he's got Dion there and different players that kind of embody this character, right? I said, dog, I think I could do all that, bro. I got all of that in me. I said, it's up to you. He was saying, well, we'll see. I'll see you at USC tomorrow.
Just like that.
Just like that. And so even if you had the conference in the room, he wanted to see that shit on the film.
Damn.
So we was at USC like the next morning. I said, oh shit. Oh shit. Every actor in Hollywood was at that.
And you got to run routes now. And stuff.
Now I'm running routes.
Have you ever ran that?
Yeah.
Since a kid?
Yeah. I ran routes before.
Yeah.
But the part that was crazy, I never got a football thrown to me by a real quarterback though.
Yeah.
So they had
That's
some
a problem.
college guys out there throwing and some pro guys throwing. So you got to run 60 yards. You got to run 40 yards. You got to run slants. You got to run hooks. So, okay, now if you lied, you're going to get the tap. And the funniest shit. Are we live? Because this is funny.
Yeah. We've been live.
Oh,
We've been live this whole time.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The funniest shit.
You think we've been rolling this whole time?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So here's the funniest shit, right? You didn't want to get this. Thank you. This. You didn't want this right here because they was going around tapping motherfuckers. He's like, go ahead, man, don't tap.
That's a terrible tap.
I don't want the tap.
It's like touch football.
Because it was like the numbers were dwindling after lunch. So like, okay, we had the running backs, we had the quarterbacks, and we had the receivers. And there was actors out there trying to get it. Take my role.
Like like big time actors out there
I
hustling.
don't want to say no. I don't want to say no
I
names.
can't wait to hear
I don't wanna
that.
say no
Names?
names.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, they was huffing and puffing trying to get it
big
done.
role.
And I was smoking every last one of them. Every last one. I'm catching shit with one hand, catch your hand over here, over the top. That was the best day ever, right? The one that I caught that killed me. You know when you catch the football, you're supposed to be diamonds, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of times you do this, the basket. The basket is not that good because if you don't catch it, it's gonna hit you, boom. And I smothered it, but it blew my shit up right here. Like, bro, I think I shit on myself, right? So he was like, I didn't want to drop the balls. And it took about 30 hours for your air to come back. It feels like it, right? It was like 13 seconds of. And it was like, thank you, good job, Bellamy, good job. I go to my car, I lift up my shirt. I am burgundy, blue, and black.
God.
That's how hard they can throw it. I never knew somebody could
break your fingers.
You could hear the football coming like a baseball. Bow! I say, oh shit. Now you could hear a baseball too on the field.
Yeah. I bet some actors got fucked up out. They're like, oh, this is
Because in the movie you guys were hitting each other.
In the movie we were getting hit, but in the workouts they wanted you like LL Cool J had to pitch outs and this. There was a lot of actors.
And he's athletic.
Yeah, he's athletic.
235 pounds.
But he didn't have to run the routes. He had to look like a running back.
Right. That's
easier than running routes.
Yes.
Neither is easy,
running,
but way easier
running
than
routes
receiver.
is like kind of like almost like drawing. Like, remember you had to draw the bunny? Mm-hmm. Like you could lie and say you're an artist and they say, here's the bunny.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
How do I draw the ears? How do I,
Yeah.
But when you run routes, you got to run a slant. You got to run a post corner. Come back. boom, and you got to get your head around. Like, so there's certain things that they'll be looking for. They're like, okay. And I wasn't all the way there yet, but they saw that I had the potential. So
Right, they
now,
could teach you.
So now I'm at the camp, and, I'm working out twice a day, and, I'm running routes every day. Best shape of my life.
Damn.
I've never ran every day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
For hours, like just sprinting, just stride outs.
But also, they wanted you guys to look the part too, because it's like Lawrence Taylor was there.
Yeah,
Lawrence
we
Taylor's
had real
on the
football teams.
I know.
Yeah.
Can I
He
tell
did
you
a
my
great
Michael
job.
Clark Duncan story?
Please.
Okay. Rest in peace, Michael Clark
Another
Duncan.
big man.
Michael Clark Duncan was probably the biggest human being I ever seen as an actor. Like, just like specimen of a man. Like voice. Kofi, like to drink.
Yeah.
Big motherfucker, right?
And he had no sports background, right?
At all.
He's a big ass dude.
I think he was like, he told me he came from Chicago. I think he worked underground. The dudes like DWP or some shit.
playing for
Imagine
the
that coming out of manhole, right?
Just a giant man.
Just a big guy. Great guy, by the way. So we get to camp, and he's supposed to be technically LT, the big, powerful linebacker that is going to destroy you. You come around the edge, he's going to knock the letters off your shirt. That's basically what it is, right? So Mike ain't really a football player, and you can tell, but he's big than a motherfucker with the shoulder pads on. All the players like, God damn, who gonna tackle that motherfucker, right? So Oliver Stone, it was a halfback sweep, and it was coming to him, and he had to blow the running back up, right? So he comes around the corner, and he just hugs the dude. Oliver jumps out the tent. What? And he takes the headphones off.
Like a real head coach.
What in the fuck was that, Michael? He was like, Oliver, what do you mean? I ain't want to hurt nobody. He said, that's the character. Are you kidding me? I didn't fly you down here to be his fucking friend. I flew you out here to kill him. Do it again.
Damn.
Oliver, don't talk to me like that, man. You don't know me like that, man. But he mad now. Okay, you want me to show you, right? So he puts his thing on. He's like, all right, right, left, right. No. Hut. He come around again. Michael Clark Duncan is going like 90 miles an hour. He hits the dude so fucking
Who's the dude?
hard.
Just some
I don't
football
remember.
player? Okay.
Somebody that's dead.
Stunt guy.
Somebody passed away.
Stunt dude.
Somebody
Some
dead.
dirty-
Some
Rest in
guy's
peace.
dead.
Somebody that
Yeah.
dead. Hit this man so hard, he went off the field and knocked down 3 people. Right?
Oh, no.
And then Michael hit him and laid on the ground. Everybody's like, what the fuck? It went from great hit to, cut! Michael, get up. I can't, man. I tore my pec. I tore my fucking pec.
They're not built for that.
No. Nobody is.
Actors getting
Yo,
CTE
he
and shit.
ripped his pec off the fucking bone.
Damn, bro.
I didn't even know you could rip a pec.
Listen to his injuries in football. Like, you don't realize what guys go through.
He knows about it.
He
You
had a
probably heard it
lacerated
before.
liver. What else?
That's about it, though. I'm a bad example.
From getting hit hard.
Playing football for so long, but I didn't have any major injuries. But guys get fucked up.
A lacerated liver?
Lacerated it means it got hit and it got mangled a little.
Yeah, and like cut. Yeah, my I got hit in the ribs, and my ribs broke and ran into my liver.
So what did they do?
Nothing.
That's
Just
called
let it heal?
Yeah, I was just out for the rest of my senior season.
Yeah, that's not a good injury.
No, that's not a good one. You don't
There's
want to.
worse though. There's some people with like real
guys,
problems.
well, I saw that quarterback who quit, and then you saw the list of injuries, and it was astonishing. You're like, what the fuck? What are we talking about here?
Football over a longevity of time's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, UFC.
But
UFC's on.
What I learned from
You're never
what
healthy.
you play. What positions you play?
Tight end.
You play tight end, so you can relate to this. All the football players that I played with in that movie told me half speed will kill you. You gotta go full speed on everything.
Oh yeah.
You can't play around like, that's how you get hurt. Full speed. Everything is real time. Like practice how you play.
Wow.
That's basically what I learned from football players. Like all that half speed, I'm just chilling. You get fucked up.
You got to keep your aggression at 10 all
You guys
the time.
shot any given Sunday where?
in Miami and Dallas.
Did you coin the term booty call?
Yes, sir.
I told you.
Yeah, man. You got all that. You thought you got all that booty for yourself. All them calls you made, that was your boy right there.
10%, bro. You own
10%,
Bro, that's
10%.
impressive.
Callie, give me the
That's
money,
impressive,
man.
Bill Bellamy.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
impressive.
What a culture defining.
I mean, you kidding
booty
me?
call?
That's
what
like
else would you call it?
Historic.
Oh my
That's
God!
worldwide.
This dude was interviewing me. He was like, "Yo, man, you invented a booty call. That's like blowjob. It ain't going nowhere."
No,
Never.
It's
never
true. It's
going
like
anywhere.
blowjob
You
is
should have
gonna
a
stick.
statue.
Like blowjob is gonna stick forever, and booty call gonna
you
stick
should
forever.
get you. Too
You
bad
get a
you didn't
statue.
patent that.
Yeah,
Be
whoever
very
came up with blowjob, that was a good one.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
that's
that's
I like
Yeah.
Booty call's better actually though.
yeah,
it's
booty
not
call.
as graphic.
Yeah.
Blowjob is
Blowjob's
hardcore.
intense.
It's intense, but booty call's like, yo, man, could get another one of those today.
Yeah. Yeah. A booty
You just
call.
like some sort of
espresso.
Men and women use it interchangeably too.
Yes,
The government should give you your day, man. Should be
Yeah,
booty call Monday
I
or
need a
something.
booty call Tuesdays.
Yeah, man.
Like Taco Tuesday, booty call
I
Tuesday.
can't believe you can't promote your movie.
B, can we take a little break?
I need some good supplements, dude, and I want to stay hard. I want to get hard. I want to stay hard. Here's the thing, dude. I take care of myself, but I need a little something extra.
Can I be honest with you?
I want to optimize.
Can I tell you?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's nothing we can do for you.
Nothing at all.
There's nothing.
Nothing?
At your age, there's nothing.
What about
we can
that
do.
company called On It?
Yep.
On It.
I mean,
On
we'll
It.
try our best. Listen, if
go.
you need the best nootropic on the planet, we're talking about Alpha Brain Daddy. We got Alpha Brain Instant, Black Label, Focus Shot, pre-workout. You got
How
New
about
Mood.
sleep? What if I want to sleep, dude?
Sure, man.
Got melatonin spray?
Yeah, we got some of that.
All right, you got something for my gut?
Total gut health.
How about
We
something,
swear
how about
by
something
it.
just for my joints and stuff?
Yeah, we got
some krill
all
oil?
we got all that. We got creatine, but some muscle on your body. We got Warrior bars, protein powders,
Vitamin D
streaming,
spray?
Yeah, whatever, dude. Streaming fitness, Steel Club Maces. We got it all. Go to onit.com/FATK.
Try their
Save 10% off.
workouts. Try
yeah,
their
do it.
on-demand
Save
workouts.
10% off everything we just listed, especially the best nootropic on the planet. We're talking about Alpha Brain. Onit.com/FATK. Let's get back to Bill Bellamy.
I want to, where, at least tell me where it's coming out.
Well, I'll tell you what the movie is. It's called Back to the Strip. It's a very, very funny comedy about these guys, you know, who were at one point in their careers like really the top strippers. Like they were the best.
Chocolate chips.
Outside, you know, they like the brothers from Down Under and all that. Thunder from Down Under.
Yeah.
They were the chocolate chips, you know, and so
Now they're a little older?
Who
Now they're a
directed
little older. The chips ain't so chocolatey.
It's so
Chips
good.
aren't so hard.
Yeah, you know, it don't have the
Who is
same
it?
rips.
Who was the director?
Chris Spencer directed it.
And,
First time director, yes.
And then
So we had Wesley Snipes, Kevin Hart, Spencer Moore, Tiffany Haddish, Faison Love, JB Smoove, and Gary Owen. Yeah,
Beast.
we got a
that's
nice little
that's
cast.
a damn good.
Beastie lineup.
Yeah, we beasting it. And you know, well, hopefully, you know, eventually it'll come out and people get a chance to enjoy it. You know, hopefully, you know, the strike, we can come up with something that is, you know, equitable for the actors and writers and people that do what we do. You know, everybody can't be as funny as me and you. You know,
No,
Brian.
they can't, my friend.
And also
Thank God
the-
for stand-up.
Thank God, right?
Also, the problem is selfishly, I'm not gonna have shit to watch. They don't figure this out.
Well, they got stuff in the can. They always
Yeah,
know.
yeah, they always
Like, this ain't our first strike. So this is the funny thing about strikes in Hollywood, right? When they even know the contracts are up or gonna come up and they don't want to get stuck, they start just
Cranking it out.
They get a bunch of scripts. They get everything,
Yep.
you know, so that they got a little bit of surplus.
little leeway.
Yeah,
How-
because
you- you got your-
if they didn't do that, they'd be stuck.
Oh, I'll storm the
Your
Capitol.
sense is that this is going to last for a while?
My sense is that it will not last for a long time because I think that ultimately right will win. And I think that the greed part of it, they just have to understand that the entertainment business, Hollywood, that's a part of our culture. Like that's a thing that, you know, has existed for quite some time.
That we export,
and,
too.
And it's important to what America is, you know, the way we produce films and actors and actresses and the different things that we are putting into the culture. I think it's important for us to take care of the culture, right? You know, I want the next wave of great actors to come in. You know, I want more comics to come in. I want more writers to come in. You don't want people to just get turned off from our business and not want to be a part. Like, that's why I moved to LA.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Back in the day, I was like, man, Hollywood, like to me, Hollywood just looked like anything could happen. You could make it.
And it could.
And it could.
Your life could change in an afternoon.
Right. Like I always felt like going to Hollywood was like going to Vegas. Yo, I could hit.
Yeah.
Dude,
what if I
how
hit?
many times, I remember they were doing this campaign. They'd seen everybody for this Bud Light campaign with this guy. I don't remember Wendell. He was the Bud Light guy. Not Bud Light, I'm sorry. Miller Light. Miller High Life.
Okay.
Remember that black guy, Wendell? He was a great guy. He died, passed away. Wonderful
Yeah.
guy.
I remember Wendell.
So they were doing this whole new thing. And they'd seen, and when I say everybody, I mean everybody. It didn't matter if it was Australia, England, they couldn't find the guy. They go crazy with this stuff. I'm literally in jeans, t-shirt with these black boots. I was gonna go hike or something. Like, you got an audition. I'm like, what? You gotta. I walk in on my way to do I want to go to Topanga Canyon hike. I don't want to do this bullshit.
I'm really not want to be here today.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
So bright.
Guy looks at me like this, and he goes, I walk in, and I got a little scruff, and he goes, so you're just a guy moving a box, and then he's going to come in, and then you're just going to see him, and I want you to react like it's just weird. I'm like, so I literally, I go, I pick it up, I put it down, and I go. That's it.
You got the gig?
That was $500,000. That paid
The look?
You got the gig.
It was a campaign.
Why didn't you tell me? I
probably
would
made
have
$1
looked the
million
same way.
I would have rolled that bitch.
That's
too.
what
I
and they
would have
looked
used
at everybody.
that fucking look.
I said to the director,
That's a good look, Brian.
Not bad.
I got it. It was good.
I was lost.
I was in.
That's why I was like, you got the gig.
You
Bro.
gotta take my
If
workshop.
that doesn't work, I'm fucked.
Hey, look at me. I'm a good actor. It's subtle. It's subtle.
Quality.
It's details.
They paid you
It's levels.
$500K for
It's
that
the
campaign?
details.
I made probably more than $500K because it was a campaign.
And they kept running it.
And I said to the director, I go, what was it about me? He goes, I don't know. You just had a look, a blue collar look. And that's what it comes down to sometimes in an afternoon. And that paid my year.
But those days are over, you're saying?
And I did the same thing with Gillette. I remember with Gillette, I don't even remember what happened. They wanted a Gillette guy. That turned into a $400,000 campaign because
You know why? Because you got that average face.
I have that average face.
But you got that.
You're not threatening.
You are the quintessential guy. Like American guy.
That's what they said.
Like
I was just
you're
harmless.
scrappy.
Harmless.
It's like you look like you know how to
harmless.
fix a 454 Chevy.
Yeah, I got
You
hands.
look like you got like
I'm not a meat pie like that
a
guy.
nice little motherfucking lawnmower somewhere.
Yeah, not good.
And you look like you put up paneling. Like you could
hear
put
that?
it up. Like you look like you know how to use a nail gun, don't he?
Yeah.
Pow,
And you know what's funny
pow.
about that? I don't know how to do any of that.
I know.
I gotta hire people for anything.
Yeah, kid. This guy knows shit.
No, I'm talking about I don't know how to do anything.
Anything. He's not a handyman.
My wife. Well, before we were dating, and I bought a veteran a Prius. It's a long story. So it gets stolen, and it comes back. The cops find it in 20 hours or whatever. And it's bunched up, but the bottom part is hanging. So I'm like, bottom. I notice how I don't know anything about cars. I go, the bottom part.
The bottom part is just
So I'm
like
like,
by the
the bottom
engine?
part.
the catalytic
Just
converter.
the bottom.
is out.
The bottom flap. There's a flap that's hanging. So I go. I'm like, I got to take this now to the shop.
Toyota.
I got to take it to Toyota. I had to have the experts fix
this flap?
the bottom flap. My wife didn't grow up with money. My wife just goes. She looks down. She's my girlfriend at the time. She just looks down. She goes, "What do you have to do?" I go, "Well, see, the flap is hanging down." She goes. She gets on her hands and just looks at it. She reaches over, grabs a piece of string. She's just on her back like that, just ties it up. She goes, it was the
It's like the bottom
plastic
chassis that
free-
holds
Yeah, that
everything.
fucking
Yeah, it's
idiot
nothing, yeah.
fixed it. I was like, you're a genius.
Babe,
That's
you are-
amazing.
I'm gonna marry you.
And I married her.
And you married her.
married her.
Babe, you know how to fix a flap.
Bro.
Your kids never want to get into entertainment? Did you push them away from it?
I don't know. I mean, my daughter did I mean, she did a couple things in high school. She actually in grammar school and middle school, she was doing like plays and stuff like that. And then, then she kind of got shy a little bit. Came back to it again. She did some stuff in her sophomore year of college, and I was like, "Wow, are you going to be an actress?" She was taking a lot of classes, and she stopped. So I think it's in there. I think it's kind of in there a little bit. And my daughter's really funny, which is really crazy because I'm like, I would expect my son to be funny, and he is, but he's a different style of funny.
Yeah.
Like he is like trying to be cool. The teenage kind of like, Dad, what's up? I'm taller than you, Dad. But he's very, very much a fun guy around his friends. Sometimes I just sit in the car and I just watch how he's the center of attention with his
that's pretty
crew.
cool.
So he's a pretty good kid, man. It's like, but I don't know if I want them to be an actor off the top. I want them to get their education. I think it's important to have a balance. Like, I feel like that's what happened to me. I didn't know I was going to be an actor and make movies and stuff. I lived like a civilian. Like, I just lived a regular Jersey life, and I went to
start
college.
doing stand-up?
I just started doing stand-up in college, bro. Like on some bullshit. Like, They had a coffee house. Can you host? Oh shit, they need a host. I'll get up there and do it. And I just jumped up there. That we got $75 in college. That's like $7,000.
You're balling.
I'm balling.
You're
so
rich.
I'm like, I do it. I like it. I'm like, dang, this shit is kind of fun. Just up here talking. I'm improvising a little bit. What's your name? Where you from? Oh, and I was just doing jokes off of that kind of stuff. Not really a joke teller yet. Fell in love with it, and then around my junior year, I'm like, dog, if I could do anything outside of work at IBM, I would love to be a stand-up. I saw certain people doing it. I still had a job. I will never forget this. One of my guys, comedian out of New York, his name was Reggie McFadden. And Reggie used to always get on me about having a job. He was a full-time comic. He was like, yeah, you still got that job, huh? I was like, yeah. He was like, $40,000 a year, buddy. Yeah. Company car, not so bad out of college. Yeah. Yep. He said, you ain't no real motherfucking comedian until this is all you do. Oh.
Gets under your skin, right?
Hurt me so hard. He was like, you don't really want it if this ain't everything you do, Bill. Until you this is all you're doing, you shouldn't even come to the comedy club. I'll never forget when he said that.
Probably
to me.
right.
And I was like, one day I'm gonna quit this motherfucker. And so I did. I quit. I ended up quitting the job. But like I remember, that was a blessing that he told me that, because he was like, yo, you got to commit all the way. You can't half-ass it.
And he probably saw talent in you to tell you to quit.
Yeah.
But what I like about you is you love people.
Yeah.
And you never act like you're better than anybody. Like we'd be doing a movie and we were in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And people would come up to Bill,
Bill
they'd be like, oh my God, and you would get up and you'd go over and you would just start talking to them. It wasn't anything for you. It was like you never were too cool for school.
Nah, I don't think you should be.
I learned from that, actually. I was always that way, but I really learned, like, well, you never acted removed from it.
Like,
you made them. He makes them feel safe. Like he makes them. These two girls come over and they're just kind of like overweight and they're whatever they are and they're just excited because they probably work shitty jobs. And they come up and they see him and they're like, "Hi, hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
How are you?"
Bill's like, "Oh, what's up? How we doing? Well, goddamn. You get you guys a bone? Yeah.
How are you guys?
But you made him feel so special. You just come up and you just like messing around with him and talk. It was so great, man.
I think
Brian's like, you're cool to even ugly people, man.
No, but and you could tell they ugly. No, I think a lot of that comes from being a comedian too, because when you are a comedian and people are entertained and they love you from that, and even though you're in the movie, the part that they know is your personality.
Yeah.
So I think when they come over to you, it'd be sad to make them feel like, oh man,
I feel the same way.
This guy sucks.
Like, this guy sucks. I thought he was a cool cat.
Yep.
So I always,
you don't want to disappoint people.
I try to remind myself, like even when I'm tired, like this past weekend I was working and I was really hungry and the food was not that good at the club, and I was like, I wanted to have something more healthy. And I was kind of agitated, I guess. And then the fans were so excited. I just had to take a deep breath and be like, okay, well, they paid to see me. And I just got to suck it up right now.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, it's not their fault that I didn't want to eat fucking chicken wings that looked like they had an Ebola.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's hard. Like, it's hard to juggle fame, right? Because you never know when it's going to be off or on, or when it just turns way
and it comes and goes.
Yeah, it comes and goes or whatever, like a stock, right? And one of the things that I've always loved about my career is that people treat me like I'm their cousin. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, there go my man Bill. Bill!
Yeah.
Dog, yo, I met you in 2013. I was just coming out of the service. Like you remember?
Yeah. Jamie Foxx told me this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Black fans are very different than white fans. Like in a lot of ways. Like Jamie Foxx said, like white fans come up and be like, "Hi, Mr. Fox, can I take a picture?" Yes, black fans.
Black fans.
I got something to do with you. So,
Yeah.
hey, Fox.
Stay right there. I'm going back to my car and get my phone. Don't move.
Yeah.
Don't move. It's in the parking deck.
There's a different there's a different familiarity.
But
right?
I also feel like black fans too, like they're more loyal. Like they're not just gonna give up on you guys. They're down, man.
Unless you do something
defend
crazy.
you.
Yeah, you got to do something crazy. Like, I'll give you a perfect example of the difference between black and white when it comes to comedy, right? So I was in Tampa, and there was this girl. Her mom I knew from MTV, and she was like, Bill, my daughter's an up-and-coming comic. I said, you kidding me? I haven't seen this lady. She was a producer at MTV in 25 years, whatever. I said, no problem. Your daughter's new. It don't matter. I put on my show tomorrow. Come tomorrow, right? Daughter is cute, white girl, great smile, could probably be on a sitcom. She ain't funny for shit, bro.
I could have told you.
Of course not.
I could have
Bro,
told
she ain't funny for shit.
Yeah,
None of her shit ain't going. And it's an all-black crowd.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
That mom has
Oh, Lord.
It must have got
That
so quiet.
That mom sent her on a suicide mission.
Yeah, suicide.
bro.
Right?
That's
This-
baptism by fire.
This is what black people was doing while she was talking. Ooh, I don't know who that is.
Bro.
They just got on the phone, huh? Bill put somebody on this show, right? So when I come on stage, I reenact everything that the place went bananas.
Oh, that must have gone great.
And then I said, and all the white people were like, give her a chance. Give her a chance. She's new.
She's brave.
Her heart is good.
At least she's
And
trying.
She's taking a good beating, but it's all right.
No, it's not going to happen with a black audience.
Yeah.
I know.
Black people don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't care that your mom in the audience.
They work for a living. Bring them on, bro. I'm paying for tickets.
I
Fuck you.
learned that the hard way because when I was in,
What happened?
it might be, I was at the Miami Improv. Dude,
Miami?
But no,
I already know what you're about
It
to
was
say.
Miami Improv, but I was there for Showtime because I was working the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight.
Okay.
But Miss Pat was headlining.
Oh, Miss Pat.
And I just,
All black.
All black.
All black.
And I didn't realize how dirty she was and any of that stuff.
Right.
Like we have a mutual friend in Tom Segura and Rogan.
Right.
And I wanted to get working as I'm there. I was there for like 4 days.
Right.
So I need to get my sets in. So I'm like, who's headlining? The manager's like, oh, it's Miss Pat. I'm like, oh, she seems cool.
Right.
So I hit up Segura. I'm like, hey, I'm going to open for Miss Pat. She was like, yeah, come on down, white boy. I'm like, all right. So I go and Segura was like, don't fuck around. Hit him. Like, go for it, man. It's a black crowd.
out the
Go for
gate.
it, bro. And I was like, Tom
Open
don't know
with
what
your
you're talking
closer.
about. I was like, Tom don't know what you're talking about.
You went to black schools. You know how to.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I've never done all black room before.
Right.
Bro, it was
Oh, it got
for
quiet.
about 5 minutes until I got to the meat of it. It was I was eating dick. My boys were in the back.
No polite laughs.
Your boys are making it worse.
They're laughing, dude. But 3 minutes, I finally get some laughs. I walk out, I'm sweating everywhere. Then Miss Pat goes, "Thanks, honey." Goes out and goes, "How are y'all gonna cheer for that white devil that came out here on this stage?" I was like, dude, she lit me up. Like 5 minutes. She went hard in the paint.
Bro, I was in New York Comedy Club in New York, a novice, green as fuck. I hadn't done stand-up I'd been doing stand-up for 10 minutes.
Right.
All black crowd on a Tuesday night, or whatever it was. And I get up there, and I decided to, bro, it's embarrassing. I decided I'm going to do what it's like to be reborn a penguin, a legless, flightless bird in the middle of the South Pole.
Oh yeah, you about to get booed.
Bro,
I feel white or black.
I'm out there.
Yeah, that's gonna go.
Bad comedy.
Bad choice.
Look at
Bad-
me. I'm like this. I just hear this woman go. She goes. This one woman goes. Uh-oh. And I go. I'm going to power through, and I start flapping my wings, and this other woman go. Wow, that was it. And it just. Well, it's a good thing I didn't quit everything. I was like, I want to die. I should actually, if I could die right now, it would be like it'd be a fantastic.
I'm gonna tell you funny story. Funniest story I've ever seen of a person taking a bath and not getting no laughs. Right. Hopefully this doesn't offend anybody, but this is definitely it's a nightmare for a comic. I'm doing the 15th annual HBO Young Comedian Special.
I remember them very well.
It was taped at Tempe Improv. Okay.
The famous Tempe Improv.
Janine Garofalo,
Beastie.
Andy Kindler,
Yep.
Ray Romano, Bill Bellamy, and oh my guys.
Was it Rob Schneider?
Nah, he's a New York comic. He's funny as shit.
Patrice O'Neal?
No, white guy, Italian.
Nick DiPaolo.
Nick DiPaolo.
Oh, he's
Bow!
Beast.
Super beast.
Monster.
Nick DiPaolo goes out there and kicks a mud hole in it. Boom, King Kong that motherfucker. I'm ready. I'm about to go to Hollywood set. Boom, right? Janine Garofalo goes on after him.
Nice.
What did the lady say? Uh-oh.
No, bro. Janine Garofalo cannot, God bless her. She can't follow Nick DiPaolo.
Cannot on any day.
Because she's got that kind of like all comedy.
Soft.
Didn't work. Okay. Uh-oh.
No.
Here comes Andy Kindler. Uh-oh. I mean,
Now, Andy can be really funny.
not today.
Not that night.
Andy Kindler had the set of hell. Like
Oh, no.
Where he was like
15 minutes each?
It was both of them back to back in a row. I couldn't help but win. They set me up.
Oh, no.
To win.
For you, like,
because
after that,
you
Bill Bellamy?
can't go worse
Bill
than that.
Bellamy? You came
can't
up
go
and you
in- yeah.
killed
I
that.
came
You-
up
you-
like
with a machine gun,
fucking-
with a bazooka.
I was bazooka Rambo, whatever.
bro.
I mean, it was
You
just
kill a room to begin with, just by, I mean, forget
But
it.
like I'm saying, to go from that to this, it was just like.
Yeah.
So I looked like a king,
Yes.
but it was just because
Yes.
somebody else didn't win. But I was like, I didn't know you could get booed on the special.
Fuck.
That was my like. That was like my wake up call. Like you could get booed on the special.
Oh, it can't
I
go
thought
either way.
specials. I thought specials are always like a green light.
What I
to be a
love about
special.
stand-up comedy is you could be Jesus Christ himself
And get booed.
If you don't bring funny, it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
After 3 minutes of them going, "Oh, it's the Messiah,"
Here it comes.
It's getting quiet.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, it's getting quiet. But you're gonna have people go, "It's not funny." You're gonna have people go, "Wow," or
Wow,
"Oh,"
okay.
or go to their phone. It's just the way it is.
Comedy. Earthquake gave me one of the best sort of like metaphors for comedy. He said, "It's an occupational hazard to be a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Any night you go to work, you could die on the job." I said, "Wow, that's deep, right?"
Facts,
Is it?
yeah.
But it makes sense.
But
He's been doing it
it's
long
a
enough.
small fraternity too.
Yeah.
It's a strange skill, and I think it requires a certain type of misfit, and it's a weird, beautiful job to have.
Bill, at your level, did you remember when Chappelle was performing, that dude rushed the stage?
Yeah.
And like even my agent and his agent were like, you know, it's going to lead to other things and people are going to think it's the thing to do. And like, we should up the security. I'm like, I don't think
want it.
so, man.
Well,
I
they
think
do.
they
worried
have. They
about
have. I wasn't worried about it. I think what was smart though is like that they do have some sort of security because like
Have to.
because you just got to. You just never know what could happen or whatever. And I saw like in the comedy club a guy grabbed a microphone stand and tried to hit the
Yep.
comedian with it, and the bottom flew off and hit somebody. That thing is kind of dangerous.
Yeah,
that
it
thing is
is.
about
Yeah.
20
It is.
pounds,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
And so I think we should be protected. I think we shouldn't have to worry about that shit when we
be the
we're on
last
stage.
thing.
We're here to have fun, man. Like you come in a comedy club, bro. You don't need to bring a gun or be upset or whatever. But you know, people get to drinking. People get offended, or if everyone's laughing at them, they get in their feelings and shit. But the funny thing about Dave was like, damn.
Yeah.
That dude took off.
Dude, that's what I was going to say. That dude
got bent
Well,
up.
that dude got dealt
Yeah, he
with.
got dealt with. But
And
I think it was
it's good-
preceded by Will Smith. So
But I think it's
it was
good
what
the
became this
media
thing.
showed what happened to that dude. Like
Yeah.
he
He got bent.
dealt with.
Yo, his arm was behind
Yeah,
this.
Yeah, he got-
like I think they dislocated it. 'cause
stomped that
He
fool
got
out.
broke.
He had his phone in his hand, but it was in his pocket this way.
That's when you realize it's kind of legal to fuck
Like, I don't
somebody
know
up.
if I
so
ever had
people
my
come out of the
phone like
woodwork.
this. Like, can I do this?
Yeah, it was good. The new show it was like, here he is, and he was like in a wheelchair getting cars.
Yo, that dude
He got
got bent.
fucked up.
After everybody saw that, it stopped.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people think, oh, it's sweet. You can go up there and try to tackle somebody, but you don't realize how many dudes back there. I will never forget, but this was just funny. They didn't know it was Cat Williams. He was in Philly. And I guess Cat was just moving around, kind of like, and Cat jumped out on the stage in Philly, and the dudes jumped on Cat. They wouldn't know. They didn't know it was Cat.
Oh damn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I'm like, yo, somebody was like, yo, that's Cat Williams. And they was like, what? What? Oh shit!
Why'd they jump him? Just
That's you, little man.
Tiny, yeah.
Because he just ran out on the stage.
Oh, and they thought he was
They thought he was like a
that's
civilian.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I
There's always some little extra little something over there. You don't see it until you get into it.
I feel like I bet you Will Smith every single day, like is still
Regrets it?
yeah, every day.
Yeah.
because that really did do some.
We didn't
serious
need
damage.
that, you know.
Nobody needed that.
No, nobody. You know,
It was so strange.
hindsight is 2020.
He had a moment of madness. He had a moment of madness.
I voted for Will Smith for that Oscar. He put his foot in that role. Like, he did everything. I mean, he should have got an Oscar a long time
amazing.
ago. Yeah. He was amazing. Like, what a perfect night, right? Hindsight is 2020. Like, did that need to happen that night? Hell no. No.
You know,
man.
you wonder. Maybe he had a moment of madness. Truly, like
Well,
I don't think he had mad. I think he has a lot of years of anger and embarrassment.
I mean,
he was like, man, I feel like a punk.
Maybe it's my night. You gonna play with me on my night. Like, maybe I'm not in the mood for that. It's my night. I'm know that I'm up for an Oscar, and you're trying to, you know, it could be some of that what you're saying. But I say that's a situation for the after party.
100%.
So if Brian did something to me and I wasn't feeling it, me and Brian gonna have a discussion at the after party. I'm not going. Brian is doing his thing. That's not nobody's business.
Yeah.
Me and Brian, we go to the after party. I have an opportunity for me to say how I felt about it. He has an opportunity, apologize or not, or blah, blah, blah. We are not supposed to display that in front of the world. That's just me. I'm old school.
I'm right
you know what I mean?
I think that's most people though, Bill. But the,
I mean,
the bummer is you're talking about a flawless career, like America's sweetheart. That one thing, man.
yeah.
Like, look at Dana White. Dana White
Yep.
smacked the living shit out of his wife, right?
After she slapped him, though, and I think that's the only reason he survived that in a way. And plus, they've been married forever. But yes,
So
think any of that
it's a
matters.
1-2.
it
depends
I
how
think
many
most
years.
People were like, I think two things happened with that. One is she slapped him, he slapped her, got in this fight. Two, they've been married for 25 years. They're still married. She came out and said, "Stay out of our business." And I think with all those things, a lot of people went, "Oh, that's that deep, entangled marriage shit that I don't want to stick my foot into because I don't like." That was a moment between both of them where they lost.
Sight.
Human beings can forget for a second.
I think it's more of Dana. Like he's a fight promoter, and he's in that fight business. It's a dark world.
Yeah.
You can't cancel him
That's true, too.
anyways.
If you're a
And he
fighter,
was like,
you get a
"What do you want me to
pass."
do?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think it was a combination of like, A, you can't cancel him, he's uncancelable.
Right.
So all right, go ahead and bark, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Endeavor,
a certain savagery
Endeavor, who
expected.
owns the UFC, didn't do shit.
Yep.
The sponsors didn't do shit. What are you gonna do?
But what my point why I brought it up was if he could do it again, he probably wouldn't have, right? It was in the moment,
Yes.
supporting what you said. Like
Yeah.
your wife smacked the shit out of you. Like, yo, we had a party.
Yes.
Yo, what the
Yep.
fuck,
Yes.
man?
Yep.
Go sit down.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
And I've seen
Right?
that.
It's
I've seen that between
like
two
I've seen
good
that
people.
in regular people. Like
Yes.
like girl, were you looking at her tits? Pow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, Dana followed up with the Kirby, but that was weird. But whatever. You know.
Well, I remember my Friday. I had a witness to this too. My girl, she got drunk, and I had a party at my house. And she thought I was looking at, and this is before I knew her that well. She thought I was looking at a girl at the party, which I promise you I wasn't.
Right.
For once, and
doubt
maybe I
that.
was. Who
Yeah, I
knows?
guarantee it was. Yeah.
But she
You were drunk.
decided.
You don't
She
remember
just
that.
decided. She decided, and she was tough. I remember she swung a boot at my head with the kind of ferocity
That would have
and
knocked
by
your teeth
hook
out.
or crook, I ducked, and it broke a hole in my plaster wall. And my buddy saw it, and then she jumped on me and started hitting me. And what I ended up doing is kind of pulling her off, and I tried to pull her into the room so she didn't make a scene. Now, if I hadn't had a witness, it would have looked like I was dragging her in there.
Correct.
You didn't see what
You
happened.
didn't see
before
what
that.
yeah.
And I ended up having.
Thank God you had a
And
witness.
I was like, "Oh, you're drunk and crazy at this point," but you never know, man. Shit like that, how you react, you better you.
It's hard. That's what I'm saying. Like
Especially
in
cell
those
phones.
moments,
Cell
man.
phones out everywhere,
In
too.
those moments, man, it's just so hard to. I
Cell
mean,
phone.
obviously we're here. We think about it and we go, okay, we wouldn't want to do that. I mean, I'm at the Oscars. Why would I want to have a fight tonight? You know, I'm dressed nice. I'm out with my wife. I'm having a good time, and then something crazy happens. Man, I hope that at some point he can just be past it and just like.
I think he will, right?
You know what I mean?
I don't. The
People
question is,
always
can
bring
he
up
get?
shit. They still bringing up Chris Brown's thing. That's almost 20 years ago, damn near. They
that was a
always bring it
competitive
up for
fight.
some reason.
The larger question is, can he? The real question is, can Will Smith, and I think he will. I hope. Can he get over it? Like in a way, Chris Rock came after him in such an unbelievable way with that special.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that to comic, it's coming.
Yeah, and so there's a lot to live up to in that sense, in a lot of ways for him.
But he doesn't have to. He's never going to go tit for tat with Chris Rock on
You
stage.
don't have to now.
Do dope projects. Put out a new movie that blows us away. Win another Oscar.
And he will. And he will.
He's undeniable. He's so fucking
undeniable.
talented.
He's undeniable.
Yeah,
His Instagram's popping.
Yeah, bro, he'll be fine. You know, he'll be fine. I mean, I'm just a big Will Smith fan. You know what I'm saying?
too,
and I just like.
I don't know
you
anyone who's
I
not.
always root for Will. You know what I mean? I felt like, Will really did it the right way. He worked hard and grinded it out and did what he needed to do. And we all make mistakes, but I just thought like. To me, because I thought he was going to get the Oscar for Ali. I thought he did a good job on that. This time, I'm opportunity to be in the on the board for that for the Oscars. I get a chance to vote. So
I didn't know you were on the board.
Yeah, man, I'm
Damn,
a member,
bro.
man. That's pretty crazy. From Jersey, a Jersey
That's
boy,
dope.
just like baller up there, man. I was like, what?
That's great.
Me and Oscar? Oscar, you know me. I love you, Oscar. So it was good because there was so many great movies and stuff like that. And I've always been a film guy, like always loved
Have you?
movies. Yeah, I've always loved film.
Well,
always
give me
loved
top
film.
5 most influential films for you. Top 5.
Oh, you want it? Okay. Godfather.
Yep. Thank you.
Classic.
Yep.
Godfather. Shawshank Redemption.
Damn. Good call.
So far in my top 5.
Yeah.
Good call.
Any Given Sunday. I think it's
I
the
love
best
that movie.
football movie
Ever.
ever.
It was the program. Then you guys came along.
That's another dope one that is like, oh my God. Platoon.
Oh,
That's our generation. Remember Willem Dafoe's?
Platoon and Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh my God.
God.
Bro, well, this is our
top
age.
5.
Come on!
This is our
Man,
age.
yo,
Move
man.
along, sugar britches. Bro, how about Louis Gossett Jr. in that?
Murdered it.
What the fuck happened?
Beast mode.
God, he's so great.
Yo, that movie was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
George,
that's-
I'm too young for it. So yeah,
Now,
but
were you
I was
guys-
your top 3. I was in.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand that.
I'll check
when
it
my
out. But
wife-
George has no fucking.
That movie's so good.
He's 20. How old
Officer
are you?
and
20
Gentleman,
what?
so good.
He's 24.
Did
Deborah
you see
Winger.
Platoon?
Yeah.
Platoon is cold, ain't it?
My grandmother wants to fly jets. It's
5
all I
seconds
got.
in the Platoon, you.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Oh my God.
He's
Oliver Stone.
fuck. Dude, an old timey movie to him is Friday. That's
Oh yeah. Friday's
I love
bomb too.
Friday's
That's
a classic.
comedy. But
Yeah,
I'm talking about like a movie that
Platoon
just do
changed the way
something to you.
It changed. It changed.
It made you go,
It
I'm
changed.
not going to war, bro.
Correct.
That shit is next level.
No, it stuck with you.
Ping!
It stuck with you forever.
I was like, I remember
Platoon.
my
How
my
about-
scene
how
that
about-
fucked my life up with
Isn't,
Platoon as soon as they
Charlie
opened the
Sheen's in
door.
that, right?
Ping!
Oh, bro, and he died like that
Is
quick.
Sheen in that? Charlie Sheen?
You ain't even get on
Yes,
shore yet.
in Platoon.
Yeah, yeah.
Now.
William Dafoe. Yeah, that's right.
And I remember, I never forgot this in Officer and Gentleman. He's
Francisco
lying
with
there.
the long
And he-
Look at that cast. I forgot how many people was in there.
It's unbelievable, bro.
Platoon, what year was that?
1986.
86.
I was 3 years old.
Johnny Depp was in that.
Kevin Dillon?
Are
was
you
in that?
serious?
I didn't know
Johnny Depp was in Platoon?
Yeah, he played one.
I
of
gotta
the-
watch it again.
Keith David. Remember Keith David?
Keith David. I kind of I remember
Lee Ty Van
John
was in that?
McKinley was in that. He was in Any Given Sunday. Wow. William Dafoe's been in everything. Charlie
truly
Sheen
has.
was in
Still
that.
is.
Definitely.
Still
Tom
going.
Berenger.
Great actor.
That's right. Kevin Dillon.
Yeah,
He was
Kevin
a
Dillon.
baby.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
super young.
Yes, he was.
Wow. Look at
Amazing.
that cast, man.
Amazing.
That movie right there is hard body though.
Officer and Gentleman, though. I remember when he's lying on the ground and he goes, "You can forget it." He goes, "It's all I got. I got nowhere else to go. It's all I got." It was like it was the first time as a kid I looked at it. I was like, "That's desperation.
Yeah.
That's when you don't have a left, right, a turn or a right turn, and you have no other options, and you're begging somebody for something." when you truly need somebody. Damn, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good movie, bro.
His top 5 was
I take it
legit.
seriously, though. When you say it, I take it
I
seriously.
love film, man. It's like those movies, man.
Damn, a couple
some of those
56
movies
year olds.
just touch you in a way where it's like an imprint in your life.
It
Like,
truly is.
It's like
Raging
you
Bull was
remember
that way
where you
for
were,
me,
like
too.
you said, you were a certain age or whatever. But like, there's certain films that just go, wow.
You feel so deeply.
Yeah, because
can't shake
something
them.
in the messaging hits home for you.
Because you say to yourself, I got to get my life together.
Yeah.
One of the beautiful things about mythology and story is you say to yourself, I can't live the way I'm living right now. I don't want to be ordinary.
No.
I want to feel deeply.
Avatar did that for me.
Not a bad movie.
You smoke
by
a
the way.
lot of weed.
It's not a bad movie.
It's
though.
like, yeah.
It's
Avatar.
all right.
That actually sent me Avatar when I was watching 3D. I got a little taken in. I was like, this is good.
Nah, man.
What's you got besides
What's your
comedies?
top 5?
Shawshank's definitely on there. Godfather. I like Goodfellas up there. That was
Goodfellas
I
dope,
love
too.
Goodfellas.
Sonny!
Great movie.
No, Goodfellas was Sonny. Sonny was.
Mine's mainly comedies though. Like the classic ones like Ace Ventura, Friday was dope.
Yeah, but I'm talking movies that made you feel deeply. Or you,
that made you feel
Braveheart.
oh, it's a good, great movie.
I tell you a movie that's gangsters.
All Quiet on the Western Front is the newest one.
All Quiet on the Western Front
That
is
shit
hard
different level.
body. That's next level.
didn't see it.
I'm gonna
Oh.
tell you like because I like
War
war
One?
movie shit too. That's hard. Black Hawk Down was crazy.
Wow.
Black Hawk Down, the energy of that film.
I auditioned for that movie.
That movie, and I'm gonna tell you another movie that's better than that is Heat.
oh, bro, I just saw it.
God damn.
I just rewatched
Heat is-
You seen Heat?
Yeah, dude, I'm American.
Bro.
What a classic.
Heat
With
is
Al
a
Pacino, Robert De
movie.
Niro, where they're sitting down.
De
Woo!
Niro
They're chasing
plays
each
a
other?
true criminal. Like you believe
is Val
everything is
Kilmer?
unbelievable.
Val Kilmer,
Nuts.
outstanding
Nuts.
performance. There are certain movies like that, but another movie
Tom
that was,
Sizemore.
but to be honest with you, more recent that really was a hard body movie was The Revenant.
Yes.
That's that.
Yeah.
I thought about that. You gotta love that.
Yeah, what's your name?
George.
George was like, yeah, I fuck with
Leonardo DiCaprio didn't even talk.
You got, yeah, you
He
gotta
didn't
love.
talk.
I know the stunt guy. I knew his stunt double. His stunt double and his stunt double
Revenant
was
was hard
He was
body.
just
Hell
in
yeah.
water all day. He just said he froze and it was just crazy. But I mean, that shit was crazy.
There's certain movies
You had to
that-
wrestle. He had to wrestle that football player. You ever see that? When the way they shot it. So the bear
With the bear?
was a
turn up his
huge
ass?
football player. Bring this up. He was a giant football player who had to wear all the.
the first.
Fur and shit.
But also all the electronic stuff, so they could
Oh, like the dots and
superimpose
shit?
with
The bear over top
CGI.
of
You
it.
understand?
Oh.
So he had to wrestle with him and get fucked up with him. It's crazy.
The bear scene is bonkers.
Oh, it's
Is it this one right here?
yeah.
The bear scene makes you realize if you was in the woods and you saw that bear, you're done.
You screwed.
Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah, that's what he had to.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The guy's like,
Get
yeah,
over
just.
him and just
It
smack
can't be
him.
that interesting. He's like, yeah, just put on the suit and kind of toss him around a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, you're shooting in a
Yeah, so I
in a
just put on this
warehouse
blue
with
football
green
suit
screens
and kinda-
everywhere.
Kind of attacked his
So
ass
the
a little
blue,
bit. and
so
roughed
the
him up,
blue,
man.
so the blue.
This guy's
Wow, I didn't know that
documentary.
part. But that guy's
that's fun.
sizable
That's a good
guy,
time.
bro.
Yeah, he's a big boy. That's a good time.
It's embarrassing for your kids, right?
Leonardo was
If you're like, hey, I was in the Revenant. and you showed
hard in
blue
that
screen
movie,
face.
man. That movie was about survival, man. What you gonna do, man, to make it, man? Come on,
Based
man.
on, I think,
Tom
based
Hardy,
on a true
too?
story.
That's not real, right?
No,
I mean, I'm sure it happened.
So,
back
so
in the
he
day.
got attacked by a bear, and the way he survived apparently was he could only crawl, and he would push. He would set up a wall. He'd set up like this wall, and then push like everything this way to get like rats and grasshoppers, everything he could eat in against the wall and grab it, and kill him.
It says Hugh Glass existed. He did get attacked by a bear.
yeah,
So that's a true story.
survived. Yeah.
Just that part of
Crazy.
the bear.
Just him getting attacked by the bear, but I think the rest of
You
it.
hear these stories about what it was like. The Native Americans sometimes would catch you, they'd kill everybody, and then they would just take one dude and they'd cut the bottom of your feet off. Take your boots, cut the bottom of your feet off, and then just make you crawl back to.
Native Americans were
Town.
savages, bro.
You'd have to crawl back and be like,
That's where the term savage comes from.
Yeah,
They like scalp each other and shit.
yeah, it's-
they let you feel it.
Hell yeah.
Be like, what happened to you, man? Half your
specialized.
head, dog.
human beings thought of lots of really artistic ways to.
To really punish you, huh?
All human beings have done that.
Medieval times was that they got creative with them, bitch. What's Ving Rhames? We have to go medieval on his ass.
Oh my God.
I like
That's
watching
another great
Game of
movie.
Thrones.
That's
Pulp
another great
Fiction?
movie. Pulp Fiction's another
Go
great
get
movie.
the gesture. Now, we
Game of
had a hard,
Thrones?
back in the day, we had a tough job being the gesture.
Oh, yes, we
Because what if your jokes didn't work?
Kill him. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I don't like him
All
very
right, what do you got,
much.
Chin?
What we got?
It's current events.
Current events.
Yeah. So this is really current. So let's talk about this one first. Conor McGregor. He was at a wake.
Again?
Yeah. So he was at a wake for his aunt, his late aunt that passed away. Then afterwards, he went to a pub
In
and then
Liverpool?
there's a huge. I think it's. Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere in London.
Somewhere in the UK.
Okay.
And then there was this huge rumble that happened.
Why does he always get in trouble?
Yeah, there's so many different. Like,
How's he not have
rumors, too.
security at this point?
He did.
That's what I don't understand.
No, he had security, and he booked it
Bad
from that
security,
place.
though.
I'll show you a little bit of this rumble here.
Oh, did they show this shows Connor
You
fighting?
can't see Connor though. That's the thing. But you see Connor leaving right away.
Now hold on, I might be crazy here, but how do we know a fist fight didn't break out in this pub? And Connor's like, I don't want to be associated with this. Let's get the fuck out.
That's
of here.
possible too. Yeah.
People are just like, Connor threw the punch, maybe.
That's a good point.
Or he's in a
So
rough
him-
area of
That's a
fucking
good
UK.
point. That's a good point.
And he's like, man, I want to be associated
But
with
he's
this.
one of those guys that people try to.
100%.
Because he's always putting
that's
that out
it.
there.
Yeah.
Like that.
It looks to me like he's trying to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
That's what he's
He
doing.
booked it right away. But then, so
Left
obviously,
his jacket there.
there's rumors swirling around that he was in the bathroom for like 35. This is just from people, saying that they saw the
somebody's
stuff.
girl.
Yeah, with someone's girl. Also, he was in the bathroom 35 minutes boning some chick or whatever.
But there's
Could have
been the
someone's-
same narrative every
It's-
time. It's getting old, man.
But this is like, there's no evidence of anything. So
No,
we'll
there's
find out
nothing.
later.
It's all hearsay.
But Connor was at a
People
pub
really
where
doing
this
that in the
happened.
bathroom now? Like, is that fast?
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Boning out with
Yeah.
the chicks real quick?
Yeah,
I
man.
wouldn't know.
I mean, I don't know.
And then also this
I mean,
last
but
thing
I'm just
here.
saying, I've heard that about 4 times. I'm like, that's where it's at now. You meet somebody and they don't wait. They don't go back to their place.
Nah, yeah,
Get
TGI
it out of there.
Fridays,
Get it
yeah.
out of there. At Red Lobster, huh?
Get out.
You got the Outback, awesome
Baby,
blossom
put
and
some
a dick
biscuit,
sock.
put a cheese biscuit on this, baby.
Wrap it up.
The
So,
tweet.
Connor-
Connor did a voice note tweet.
Connor always does it. He deletes it. Murder everybody out. Scousers on the golly. This is the most UK shit I've ever read.
Oh my God.
Birkenhead.
Scousers on the golly.
This is a
Birkenhead
guy
is McGregor's.
So that's where they're at,
always in
Birkenhead.
his own way.
Self-sabotage, man.
Yeah, like he can't do nothing clean. It's got to be like, thank you so much. I love all of you. It's messy. That gave me an opportunity to fight here today. Fuck you, fuck yeah. Like he goes like, it's like he's got that like.
He can be turned. He's got a switch.
At his level, how someone like, we ain't going to bars, man.
I was going to say.
It doesn't work out.
I was going to
for you.
say.
I know
there's
you have
no
your whiskey
good-
and all.
No good
It
comes
ain't
from
for
going
us.
out and hanging out with a group of people.
Invite your boys to your house. We don't need to be dealing with all
That's
this.
right. That's right.
Ain't nothing but
You just don't have a good team around him. Yeah, and he's paying out the ass with these
Nothing
bullshit
good
lawsuits.
happens also at night.
Well, that's during the day, but I hear you.
Yeah.
See, we sound like grown men.
We
Yeah.
do.
Next
We do.
topic.
This woman used to be an escort, and she said that the Gilgo murderer, the Gilgo dude that
They just got that
people.
serial killer in Long Island.
You hear about this?
No.
He killed 4 women. Then they couldn't figure out who did it. This 10 years ago. They just caught his ass.
Yeah, this
Legit
guy.
serial killer. Look at him.
Giant man, too. A giant.
Eyes are way too close together for me, but either way,
He's got nice eyes.
serial
actually.
killer.
What happened? Okay, I'm out. Tell me what's up. Bring me up.
So they
just caught him.
They found a bunch of body parts strewn.
No bodies.
Actually, body parts.
And
There's
bodies.
10, yes. But body parts, too. He was dismembering them. And they were strewn out. And they couldn't find it. But they knew he was sadistic because he called the sister of one of the girls. And they were escorts. And he taunted her for a long time. He would get off on
They
it.
couldn't catch him.
And they never
Bodies
caught him.
coming
And they
up.
find out
All
he
escorts.
owns an architecture and consulting firm in Manhattan. Wealthy, family man.
Are you kidding
Kids, wife, the whole thing. This is a psycho serial killer. When she traveled, his wife would travel a lot. So when she would travel, he would be up to his business. Now, they only know of 4.
They think,
They
I
think-
think it's up to 10 or 15.
How did they
It's
catch
always
him?
that way.
DNA. They found his sister's hair on some of the bodies, and then they
His wife's hair.
Then they suspected he was a suspect, so they wanted to see if the DNA matched. And he ate a pizza and threw it away, and they took the DNA from the pizza. Got his ass 10 years later.
Got him. Off.
Got him. DNA, baby.
So they
Hair
never
and
give
pizza.
up, huh?
Pizza
no,
Hut.
No, they don't
Pizza
give up.
Hut.
They don't give up. Not those guys.
It's that raised pizza boy.
Pizza Hut, bro.
The FBI, once it gets on it. Let me see what she
So
says.
she used to be an
she-
escort that I think she went on a
survived?
date with him.
She went on a date with him, and then so she said that during the date he would say like, "Do you like true crime?" Like he was super into it. And then did you hear about the Gilgo murderers? He was
Oh, it
saying
sounds
this
like
10
me.
years ago.
Sounds like me on
That's
a
me,
date.
bitch.
Yeah. Like true crime.
So
That shit's
then-
cool, right?
Bad
Eventually-
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Da-da.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna kill you. I
Let me
just
see
want
what
you
she
to-
says, Jim.
Oh no, so it's a long video, but so in a nutshell, she said that, and then when she went on the date, she said that he said that she felt like he said other people were involved, like she knew other people were involved, like she
Right.
doesn't think that he was the only killer, like he's
Wow, that's-
protecting other people.
Nah.
Oh
Like,
man,
he
we
killed
should
4.
listen to this escort.
Yeah. By,
She
on a
looks-
hunch.
She looks.
I'll play a little bit for you guys. It's 3 minutes long. Wait.
Hey, so y'all asked for my story time about my date with Rex Huberman, the Gilgo beach killer. I don't even know how to get into this. It's crazy to me. So let's just have at it. So I don't really know where to totally begin with this. It was anywhere from 2014 to 2016. Part of me thinks that I should go to the cops and talk to them because he did say information that like wasn't let out to the public, and honestly that's what made me lose the date because I knew, because I was watching the news and I was following this case. So anyway, we met at a place in Port Jeff, a seafood place, and I kind of had a bad feeling to begin with, but I don't always trust my gut. I was young and dumb, so I went. We sat down, we had normal, formal talk. What do you do? What are your hobbies? We had a drink, nothing big. And then he brought up true crime. I was like, are you a true crime fan? And I was like, actually, I am. I could probably tell you more about
Long story, huh?
Yeah.
Who got shot?
Anyway.
And he goes, well, do you know about the Gilgo beach killer? And I was like, of course. Everybody on Long Island does. We're all following that case. And he started saying things that, first of all, led me to believe it was not just him. There were other people involved. He is taking the fall, though, I think, for all of them. And I think he
Yeah.
will, because I think
No,
he'll...
he's the killer. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
they have
Excellent.
he his burner phones where that traces back.
They always
home.
act alone. They're nuts.
I mean, that's what she said.
But she's not getting abused. She doesn't say that, right? And that date sounds super boring.
strange angle she's doing. I don't know what she's
And also,
doing.
he asked her to go
face,
back
man.
to her place, and then he's like, "No, don't take your car. Leave your car here." She's like, "I gotta leave my car at a restaurant." So she eventually was like, "No, I'm not gonna go to your place," because he wanted to take her in his car.
Yeah, he would have killed her.
Yeah, he would probably kill her.
She's about to be a hologram.
Yep.
Fuck. Good
Bad
choice,
people.
lady.
Bad people.
Here's another weird thing. So this is him right here, Human. He went to the same high school, I guess, with Alec Baldwin
Yeah.
and
That makes
Billy
sense.
Baldwin.
Damn, 2 killers.
They're all from all from Long Island.
That's killer high.
Damn, everybody killing it.
Damn.
Do you guys want to talk about this real quick?
No,
Jonah Hill's-
I don't want to give this stupid girl credit for.
Okay.
Oh, he was
He just had
weaponizing therapy
boundaries.
talk.
I
Yeah.
like who's
So
offended
this is
by
Jonah
this?
Hill's
awful.
ex's
This
text
girl's
message.
Jonas Hill ex comes out. She waits till after he had the baby. She's like, you should know he was so controlling. I went through it and I'm like, oh, dude just had
Let me
boundaries.
see her. Go back. Let me see,
You see
her.
her?
She was a surfer.
She's not though. She's an influencer.
Well, I'm
surfer.
saying she likes to surf. Yeah. I like to fly kites. But so what?
What'd you say?
And I like to fly kites. But like she posts this like, is this supposed to cancel Jonah Hill? It sounds like you just had boundaries. Like, can you not show your ass in the pic? Can you not hang out with dudes and surf all the time?
And he said, if you can't, then we're not supposed to be
He was like,
together.
this isn't gonna work.
yeah,
Wait,
it doesn't
he
work.
wasn't like, you have to do this.
Yeah.
He's like, here's my boundaries.
This is
If
what
you
he
don't
says right
fucks
here.
with it, let me know. I feel like it
I
should
don't
have
know
been a call.
But why is she outing him, man? Like
She said this for her healing process.
fuck
She has to do.
you.
No,
You
it's he
suck.
gained more followers. I don't know anyone
Oh,
siding with her though.
God, she's awful. Like a little like, can you just have some class and keep it to yourself? Work it out. Fucking. Oh, you have to put it out to the world for your
That's the
healing?
problem. Yeah.
Then also, it seems like a nice guy. I'm not the right
He's a
partner
great
for you if
guy.
you can't do this stuff. And hopefully, if these things bring you a place of happiness, I support it. No hard feelings, but that's my
He's
boundaries.
a good guy, man.
It seems pretty
He's
legit.
a great person.
Yeah,
She's
she's like,
my
I don't
boyfriend.
want my girl with her ass out. What's the problem?
She's
Most
awful.
that's like right down the middle.
Yeah.
Terrible person.
She want to
sucks.
be famous.
Ugh,
she wants
look
to
at her.
keep.
Ugh.
There
You're
you
better
go.
than that, Jonah Hill.
There you go.
You're better than that, Jonah
But
Hill.
he got her pregnant.
No, he's with another girl. He just had a baby, and then she comes out with it. She it has to be like she's trying to get more followers, get a surfboard or some shit. I don't know.
Sucks, man.
Come on,
So-
Sarah.
There you go.
Come
How
on,
could she
Sarah
do
Brady.
this, man?
Next,
She's the whitest name ever.
what we got?
Let's go with
Cloud chasing.
Yeah, man.
This was a video of a U.S. soldier trying to cross the boundaries into North Korea while laughing.
Why was he trying to go north to Korea?
Oh, that's smart. That's a great place.
The onlookers thought at first it was like a joke or like a TikTok or something dumb.
Bad TikTok idea.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know. I think he's just...
Does he just get hemmed the fuck up here?
Seems like things could go wrong over there.
Do they have a picture of him running here? Is there a video?
North Korea don't have a sense of humor.
Oh, I guess there's no video.
All right, well.
So
They take him out. and
U.S.
kill him?
Army soldier defected to Korea or North Korea and yelled "ha ha ha."
So I guess he wants to live in North Korea. Enjoy that shit.
Well, enjoy prison.
Wasn't Dennis Rodman over there for a minute? The man is good place, man. They got nice beaches.
Rodman could get him out, man.
So there's a flight that was supposed to go from, I think, Vegas to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right. And then it was just still on the tarmac, and they're saying there's some issues going on. So just stay. If you leave the plane, then you're not going to get a flight out for another like few days. So you have to stay on the tarmac. People stayed on for about 4 hours. Multiple people had to get wheelchaired out.
The
with
AC wasn't
oxygen masks.
blasting?
Yeah, no AC.
Oh, hell
Did you
nothing.
hear how hot it was in the Persian Gulf at the airport? Did you hear this?
What was it?
150 degrees.
152
Fahrenheit.
degrees.
Where?
That's too hot for human survival.
But where?
In the Persian Gulf, right in I think Bahrain.
150.
Oh man, I was gonna go there.
Well, a lot of people do go.
Oh,
I
man.
never
No, a
even
lot of
heard
people
that
do
number.
go
Oh,
there.
man.
It's a major area.
I take my
It's a-
kids there.
But it's a major.
There's nothing
business
moving
hub.
at 152, is it?
You can't.
planes
Your
can't
body
land the
cannot.
wheels,
Your
right?
body can't regulate in that heat. So you animals die. Nothing can live really. I mean that's at the point where you can't. The sweat doesn't evaporate and you just.
I
die.
thought Death Valley was 130.
Yeah, it was
2 days ago.
150 degrees. I think it's the hottest ever recorded on planet Earth, and that was this past weekend.
All right, that global warming shit is
Right.
real.
So just to put a button on this, eventually the flight, regardless, couldn't go anyway. So they had to leave the plane and get rebooked the next day. The next day it was canceled again. So they got really
I bet
screwed.
Delta gave him free peanuts. The customer service on airlines, they don't give a fuck. You're like, I'm never flying again.
Oh my
That's
God,
cool.
you're not going to Hawaii with your family? Okay, here what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you a $200 credit.
We're gonna give you a voucher for free drinks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah.
we'll give you a couple of drinks and maybe a Chick-fil-A gift card.
That's what you get.
Well, there's nothing you can do either. You're like, I'm never
You can't
flying
even
Delta. They
fix
go,
it.
cool, bitch. We already got 10 other people
It
waiting.
sucks. It sucks.
What
Yeah.
else?
Anyway, this is 111, 114 degrees. Not 150, but that's still terrible
Still
in an airplane.
114 degrees.
Yeah,
is
for
no
hours.
joke.
Well, you
How
see
hot it is when I bring my
most people
comedy. You
can't
know what I
handle
mean?
So we talked about this on the last
oh, yeah.
episode.
What is going on with this story?
Exactly.
I
Carly
knew it
Russell.
was fake.
Well, they still don't know. They're still investigating it, but they've like asked many people, have you seen a baby, a toddler? All the drivers on the highway, as many people as possible. No one saw any evidence of a baby. Also, they found in her car, like she went to a Target beforehand, right, to get some snacks, and then she went to a restaurant to get food. And then when they checked the car, there was no more snacks or food, but she left her iPhone watch, or sorry, the iWatch and like her iPhone and her purse or something.
So weird, man.
It's very weird. Her
doing it for
parents are saying
attention?
that she got kidnapped and that she had to fight for her life.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it
Target's a
might be
weird
some
place to stop for
dude-
snacks, too. That's not really a place to stop for snacks.
They got
That's where I smell
big
bullshit.
packs.
But
You
they-
don't stop in Target for just snacks.
you get
That thing's a
some-
nightmare, dog.
getting in and
You
out
stop
of there
at
for some
fucking the
snacks.
gas
Go to
station,
gas
bro.
station.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. Target?
Is there a
It's
Target
big
around?
commitment.
Yeah.
There's one right off the
What,
trail.
walk those
what
aisles.
would make you want to make up a story like that?
There was like a thing that there's a reward out for, people that can find her. It went up to like $68,000. That's the only thing I could think of, but I don't think they made the award thing. The reward thing, I'm sorry. Reward.
Look at, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened.
What is this?
So this tennis player, this is I don't know how important this match is, but she's like number 22, this
Budapest
Chinese
Open.
person.
That's a lot. That's a
So
high
she's,
rank.
so this Chinese person is world's number 22. And then she was tied with this Hungarian player, 5-5. And then I'll show you this real quick. So this is her doing a serve, and it hits the line, right?
I thought it was good.
So the commentators think it's good,
Sure, normally when you
but the umpire said it wasn't good. So she said, let's look at the line. Let's see where it hit the thing.
kind of linger.
It's a small tournament.
Oh, no, it is wide.
So there's a stain right there, right? And then this is her opponent. She kicks off the smudge mark. So you can't investigate anymore.
Before they come over?
Before the officials can come over,
That should be
the
a
opponent did that.
violation.
Yeah.
Damn, what they do? They kill her? You tell me the story gets exciting. Did they kill her?
They just stomped the bitch out.
Now,
They
what
didn't stomp the
happened?
bitch out.
Wait, that's pretty.
But so apparently she, this girl,
Retired minutes later with a panic attack?
yeah, with the panic
This ain't
attack.
for you.
She
then.
said she had some mental issues or mental health
But
problems
now, when I
before.
watch tennis now, they have like a light.
Yeah, they do.
Like a thing
Yeah.
where
I think that's
They have that laser
like the
shit.
upper levels of this.
I don't think they have that in Budapest.
Nah,
Yeah.
But like, yeah, there's plenty of tennis stars that are condemning the other player for kicking that
scratching
mark
it?
because that's like such a bullshit
poor,
move.
that's poor.
Another girl retired.
It's kind of.
I mean, retired
it's
as in
also
she
kind of
stopped playing.
gamesmanship. She's kind of like, what happened?
Well, I ain't
She should
see it.
retire entirely.
There's no
I can't
law.
tell.
There's no rule.
She's also like, it's Budapest. Who gives a fuck? Right?
Yeah.
So this is just we already know that Francis Ngannou is fighting Tyson Fury in a boxing match, but then apparently there's a rematch clause
course.
only if Tyson Fury. Oh, sorry. Yeah, only if Tyson Fury
Loses.
loses. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Francis
Yeah.
still
yeah.
up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was on Arrow.
That's how it should be, though.
Well, Bill. Great.
That's it, man.
we
Sorry
do
about that
good?
tennis one.
We did very well.
Hey, they both talk tennis. They
Yeah,
like
no,
tennis.
hell yeah.
Hey,
hell
man,
yeah.
I like tennis.
It can be
Man,
tough,
you know,
man.
you guys. I like that. You know, they caught the guy.
The serial killer?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We don't need serial killers out here. This
No.
shit's crazy.
There's 66 active ones right now, man.
active,
Active.
getting busy.
That's what they
Getting
say.
busy. That's what they say, but we don't give them cool names anymore.
And they're always normal, like
That
surprisingly
dude looked
normal
regular,
people.
man.
Well, he lived with his mom. He was really quiet. He kept to himself. It's always
He
that.
never bothered anybody.
There's a trailer of a movie. I'm not
that
allowed.
we can't promote. He's on Love So.
I'm allowed to
Funny.
promote it. Am I?
you
Or
can.
maybe not.
How good was Wesley Snipes in that Kevin Hart series on
killed it.
Netflix?
Oh my God. he was
Oh
good.
my
I
God.
forgot about that.
Good.
He was
True
so
story.
Damn, he was good. True story.
True story.
That was a great
Yo, that was a
He's
good.
Wesley
was a-
Snipes.
How
is a
that didn't get
great
more
actor.
attention, I have no clue.
What's he? He's
Wesley
cool as shit too, right?
Snipes told me, which is a bizarre fact. His character Blade saved Marvel.
Really?
Marvel was on the way down.
Especially at that time. Yeah, hell yeah.
Marvel was on the way down, and they didn't know that the Blade would work. Blade pulled Marvel out the ground.
To what it is now, man.
I didn't even know Blade was a Marvel comic.
Yeah.
Did you know?
I didn't either.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was a Marvel
He
character.
spent 3 years in jail or something, right? Is that how long?
Less
Or
than that.
I think
than that.
I think he liked it too. Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and he paid,
And he paid.
and he still had to go to jail.
But he's got money now. I hope.
Yeah, he's cool. But I'm saying, like he said,
He's a good guy, man.
he was
Right?
just like, dude, I paid him. They knew what was going on, but they just wanted to make an example out of me. Wow.
Now Wesley's a guy who
That's
came
nuts.
up through. He came up through the New York acting program. Like he's a trained thespian.
Real deal.
Like he can dance.
He's
he can
such
do
a
it
good
all.
actor.
Martial arts.
Tu Wong Fu? What?
He's got it all.
So what do you guys do now? After now, you guys.
I go home.
You go home. You chill.
Yeah,
I go
man.
work out and then I go home.
What kind
Yeah.
of workout you doing?
I do a 20-minute thing with a 65-year-old strongman in a parking lot.
Sounds gay.
It's just body maintenance.
So what? He just throws you around?
Just
Like wrestling
I do-
stuff?
No, yeah, we do some light wrestling.
Little oil?
I just do different like circuit stuff. So one day I'll do deadlifts, pull-ups, dips, whatever it might be. I never know. It sucks.
So he just
It's
throws
a
some at
tough
you.
20 minutes.
It's only 20.
Yeah, but it's a bitch. Like
You look jacked. It's working.
Thank you, man. I'm very jacked. No, but that's it. That's it. Even if you wanted to put on muscle and really get serious, he'd work you out 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But the way he does it,
You.
it's like that CrossFit stuff. But he doesn't believe in CrossFit because you get injured. But
Right.
like the way he does it is I'm
you
done.
look
Bill, you're in August. You're in Denver Improv Comedy Theater. Where's that at in Denver? You know,
In
I've never-
August, where am I now?
Where is
Because
that?
you're in Helium, St. Louis Helium, coming up July 27th through the 29th.
Improv at Denver?
Denver Improv Comedy Theater.
No,
It's a new one?
It's a Denver Improv, yeah, because they got the other one they have is called Comedy Works.
Yeah, I just did that.
We've done Comedy Works. a
You
bunch.
do Comedy Works?
I haven't done Comedy Works in about 10 years. I did it when I was on. The last time I did it, I was hosting Last Comic Standing that day.
Damn.
I think that was 2007.
So you're doing a theater, though. That's the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a comedy theater.
I got a couple theaters in there, like
Go down, Chin.
Scroll up a little bit. Scroll
Scroll
up.
up.
Scroll up. So that's August, September, and October. I got some theaters in there.
I love it, man.
I'm doing that. I'm
love
doing that Peacock Theater here.
Ooh,
Raleigh.
there you go.
Cap City would be fun.
Cap City. I'm going to be there August 3rd, 4th, 5th. Excited.
That's a nice room. Levity Live.
Yes, it is.
I've never done it in West Nyack.
did that too.
Yeah, you like it. It's just beautiful. The way they got it set up is really nice.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Columbus is set up nice.
Yep.
Yep,
Funny
I'm
bone.
Columbus. Yep,
That's a
I'm
nice
there in
room.
August.
Yep.
You know what I just did? That's a really nice room that you guys would like. Milwaukee.
Oh,
best.
bro,
It's a
Milwaukee
new one.
Improv?
Right?
Bro, when's the last time you did it?
It's been almost 2 years now.
It's
No,
bad.
a year.
Have
It's
you done
only
since they
open 2
reopened
years,
it?
right?
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
It's great.
Oh
it might be the
my
best improv.
God.
I'm not. Did you open that club?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was right behind you.
Yeah.
So it's been 2
I was
years.
one of the first ones, but
Yeah.
that club is dope.
Dope. You could.
I walked down. I was like, in Milwaukee.
That's what I.
What are we doing?
Yeah, man. That's a
The
good.
food's dope. It looks like a
Everything
theater. It's a
about
big
that
room.
club.
The
It
staff
is
is
like
good.
the stage
Stress
is
Factory, New
long.
Brunswick, New Jersey.
Milwaukee's a
Vinny
sleeper,
Brand.
man.
Huh?
Vinny.
Yo, Vinny Brand. Yeah.
Love Vinny.
So this right here is a big show, October 8th.
Oh, the Atlantic City Comedy Festival. Bruce Savage, Crawford Savage,
I
you.
gotta go from South Carolina to Philly.
Bro,
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
all that travel.
That's a big. That's a.
Do you get tired of the travel? Because I do.
Yeah, but not like. I try to take off a little bit. Like
You
right
done?
now,
You done with us?
looking at it like that, it just looks like I'm like, huh?
You done?
Yeah, I thought you said it was over.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, it's over.
All right.
Yeah.
Sign out or no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're done.
Bill Bellamy, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, go see him. You're the best, man. No, you're good.
Like me interview. Oh, wow.
That's my time, man.
He just
Hey,
gets
bro, I
up and
clocked
goes.
myself out.
You walk off like Biden.
Funny to the motherfuckers.